And here we are, back at it again, I guess. Yes, that's right, we're gonna play Doom. Hey, Far Cry Lego is... By the way, Far Cry Lego is already here. He's faster than the speeding bullet, but then also, on Twitch, we've got Hosuke, the fastest man alive. The one and only in the flesh. Thanks, guys, for showing up. Before even my notification on Instagram, the one on Twitch. That's very impressive. I mean, you guys are always the MVPs, I gotta say. Can't complain there. It's great to have you guys, as always. And yes, today we're gonna be playing Doom. And we got some, I don't know if to call them fan requests, since you guys are not technically my fans. It's like a very weird way of saying what you wanted to say. But what's the last one we had? Oh, right. Fun fact. Last time I was playing this, right? Remember how last time we were struggling to find the exit? So what I essentially ended up doing was I played on my own free time, during my own free time, and I walked around the whole place looking for answers. And the craziest thing happened. So you see this map here. I walked around the entire map looking for areas that, perhaps I didn't visit. And what happened? What ended up happening was I discovered a lot of different secrets. I found all kinds of secrets on this map. And they turned out to be just like, random holes in the walls that led to some bigger rooms. And that's that. But then still, even despite that, I couldn't find anything whatsoever, and you will never believe what happened after that. I'll show you guys around. Okay. Yeah, you'll never believe what happened, because I never believed it myself. Crazy. Let's see. So yeah, you can see like 7 out of 10 secrets found. It's like, what? Oh my goodness, that scared me. Yeah, that scared me for a sec. Oh. So, you guys remember this area, right, from the last stream? The one, here are the stairs and everything. And so this is the teleporter to this other place. These ugly faces that don't scare me anymore. This thing, I killed this thing. And then it's this place, right? And so, this was like so stupid. Right, so, it turns out that the exit, which is right there, and you're like, how do I get there? How do I get there? You just have to waltz all the way over here. And it's so stupid. You see this area right there? It's right here. So just watch this. And there's a switch here. You can press the switch. And it raises this up. You can take the teleporter out of this. It teleports you back to this area. You just go over back. You just go over this way. And guess what? The platforms are now here. How stupid is that? I mean, come on. It's like we were here this entire time and we missed it. How do we get this, by the way? Nope, never mind, okay. So it's ridiculous. It really is that stupid because we were there this entire time and the game was just being stupid. So yeah, that was literally it. We were looking for it for the longest time, and that's what it took. Crazy. So yeah, that was the... Congrats, we finished the level already. Fastest man alive in all aspects as well. Oh. This is Hoska on Twitch. Don't look at me. Dude! I'm trying to be nice to you and give you compliments, and you're gonna do something like that. You're gonna try to make yourself like you're some kind of smooth guy. 30 minutes! That actually felt like a longer time. Maybe because it was. Maybe because it was. Is that a pool of blood? I don't know, and I do not want to know. That's something I do not want to find out because I'm going to be busy killing people. Yes, I know Far Cry Lego. Far Cry Lego Road, oof. It's stupid because it's like it's right there next to it, but then at the same time you're not looking at it from a technical, I mean, not a technical, but from a practical point of view. And that is the longest time you've done for a level. Yeah, but, you know, that's because I just went on a detour, basically, looking for different, secrets. Well, I stumbled upon the secrets. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of casually playing, The Legend of Zelda, when you don't know what to do, or playing Tomb Raider. Yes, I'm still playing that. Casually playing Tomb Raider where you're just kind of running around looking what to do. And I don't mind doing that stuff. But when it's on a stream, I'd rather not wander about on stream. That's why I did not play. That's why I quit the idea of... I shelved the idea of playing Tomb Raider on the stream. Anyway, let's go on. And let me put on these headphones now. Dun, 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 dun. By the way, how's the music? Can you guys hear everything? I think you should. I've had the craziest day. This day flew by for me so quickly that by the time that, you know, it came time to start a stream, I was like, dang it, I'm not prepared. The past few days have been crazy for me. I didn't even have the time to find the time to watch the Fallout series, which was the plan. And come to think of it, you know, I can try to watch it, but from what I understand, there's like 9 episodes in that series. Okay, 3 levels plus what, 4 more levels? Is that it? Let's quick save in that case. So yes, even if I try to watch it, will I? Dang it, Mamma Mia. You guys are crazy. Dude, get away. Oh no, another one of me. So sad, as Sasuke would put it. Let's get rid of these guys. I love these levels where I can just shoot them. Wait, I'm wasting my ammo with the good one. Let's use this on them then. Yes, it's gonna take much longer, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. Believe me. With them being 75 minutes and 60 minutes, I think that's what the other number is. The reason why I'm not reading the other numbers because YouTube sometimes hides it behind the heart emoji. I don't know why they placed it there, but it's really annoying me sometimes, you know? There we go, one of them is dead. Oh, that's cool. It goes up. And he's dead, I think. Good. Alright. Let's hope we do better. And yeah, tell me how the music is for you, because last time I tried to make it louder for you guys, and it turned out that perhaps it was a bit too loud. I hear you, clown. Give it to me. Oh, we got so many switches here. Oh, gross. Should we? Should we not? Let's. So the plan for today is to watch some fan recommended videos. Again, I don't like to call you guys fans because that makes it sound like I'm some celebrity or something. I'm not. I'm just like you. I'm relatable. What? Okay, that's just... Dang it. Do I get a health for... Do I get a health increase if it's above 100%? I don't think I do. I can still hear somebody rambling at the side. Where are you? Show yourself. Demons, begone thoughts. Oh boy. Okay, so it's gonna be one of those levels where you essentially have to run around the maze again. But I think we'll be fine. I think we'll make it through till the end. It's a good thing that I'm good with locations. Playing Zelda, playing Tomb Raider, just kind of gets you prepped for it. So yeah, we're going to be watching some fan recommended, viewer recommended stuff. Why was that so difficult to think of? And yeah, it's, one of them is Doom related, of course. Take a wild guess who recommended that one. Oh no, it's the skull again. Silence so far. Okay. Good, good. So many doors in this. It's kind of, oh no, it's the skulls. Show yourself. Oh, they explode. Oh, it's still not dead? How many hits does it take? It's still not dead. What? I kind of hate wasting ammo. But, oh no, I'm already out of the minigun ammo. Well, that sucks. It's okay, there's armor. And there is more health here. Is that what it is? More health? Or does this turn you invisible? It turns you invisible, but we already know that's kind of a cheap item. And also, oh great, we have a nuke here. Perfect. Just what we wanted. Stop moving so much. I guess I don't even know what this does, honestly. Okay, not bad, not bad. I thought it would be a weaker... Whoa, the flickering lights. Not a fan. Gives me horror vibes. What does this do? Oh boy, a darker room. This can only go from bad to worse. And what did this do? The music. I'm digging the music in this game. It's so good. For, what is it, 1993? I guess 1993 already had great soundtracks. Again, I'm thinking of A Link to the Past. We were here before. Let's check up on this area. One of them is going to be... Oh, okay, it's just this thing again. One of them is X-Men 97 related. Since, you know, not much happened in the last episode. We'll go over that a bit. But yeah, we can also talk about like the recent announcements. You're saying, let's see. The music is fine. And there are 8 episodes for the Fallout series. But the first 2 are movie length, with them being 75 and 65 minutes long. Die, so many of them. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These TV shows, man, they're taking up... I'm not a TV show guy. Let's make that clear. I'm not a binge watcher. Oh, I only like... When it comes to TV shows, I only watch cartoons. Why? Because TV shows have... Like, the live-action ones always have the worst pacing. It's factually proven at this point. Okay, we're safe. And we're safe. And we're safer. And great. Honestly, I have no idea where we're going. I know that there was a place we could enter here. So many doors. You can get easily lost in this area. Were we here before? We were not. Okay, this looks like a dangerous place. Why am I saying it looks like a dangerous place? Because there's too much going on here. Too many items, which only means one thing. We're getting prepped for a battle. Yes, so the Fallout series. There it is. Die, die, die. Good. Okay, fine. Let's go. I think this Doom guy is, honestly, he's quicker than... Oh, told you, didn't I tell you? Okay, oh, is that like a monster creator? What is this? You got shot with a shotgun? Yeah, no crap. I thought that this was like a... You know those things that... They're like hives, that's what they are. A box of shotgun shells. Nice. Let's keep going, maybe. Die, creature. Good. You know, this is what I appreciate about these games. Oh, there's two of them. Not good, not good. Are they shooting me from somewhere? Somebody else shooting us? Let's go back. Oh, I just noticed these walls. Very unpleasant to... Oh. Is this person half alive? It's making that noise, I think, or is it an enemy? Let's go back for... Oh, we can't. There's chemicals down there, right? Yeah, there are chemicals down there. Okay, so next comment says Far Cry Lego. Minigun has the same ammo as the pistol. Ah. That's good to know. IDK how long episode 3 is, since I have not seen it yet. Okay, that's reassuring then. Because if I watch it now, then... Okay, these guys are... There you go. Nothing here. And nothing there. We are seriously running out of ammo. Not good. Yes. Oh! No! Haramda! Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good, guys. Let me go, let me go, let me go. I'm sorry what I did to you earlier. No, never mind. You guys suck. Give me health. Now. Where is health? That's what the only thing I'm concerned about right now. Oh! Well then. Should we? Well, that's good. Let's save here. We already found the exit. See? It's not so bad after all. Let's see if we can get something else out of this. I guess we can't. There's nothing else to be found here, which means we're going to be entering the next level with 37% health. That's not good. What do you guys think? Minigun. Doom 1 is 93, Doom 2 is 94, Ultimate Doom is 95. Tell me more about Ultimate Doom, because I've heard of it, but it's not in Source as far as I'm concerned, right? We can kind of travel through the lake. That's going to be our... Yeah, this thing's making noise. Maybe this? I've heard that it's a game, Ultimate Doom, but I haven't seen... Should we go back? Am I... Ah, we saved anyway. Let's go. Okay, good. Let's see if we can get more health before we leave this area. There we go. Good, 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 good. There should be some of it in these other places. They got some ammo. Nice. Oh, those are those guys from the other side. Oh, there's a lot of them inside, but there's also lots and lots of ammo and health. So we're gonna get in there for sure. Whoa, 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 calm, calm, calm. No, I think we just did worse. Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. See, this is what we wanted, guys. Now we can go and play. Nope. Let's leave. Never mind. We're screwed. Where's the exit? Oh, I guess this is the exit. Okay, let's go back. I'm feeling more confident about this. Quick saves. Good. Now if we can find our way. Ah, yes. Very nice. We could have finished that earlier, but we wanted the health. Okay, so watch The Prisoner, bro. Plus watch the whole series when it comes to Fallout. Yeah, I'll do that. As you play as the character in all of the games beside Doom 3. Ultimate Doom is just Doom 1 with the extra chapter to tie that into Doom 2. Okay, I thought it was some third game. Hoske, what are you saying? Is that a pool of blood? -1 should be streaming pretty soon. I'll get my chance to finally watch it. I've seen -1. And notice I've never talked about it publicly. Why haven't I talked about Godzilla -1? Well, we got a new gun, I see. Which means it's the end of the world. So let's quick save. It's because, well, actually, let's open this door first. Ugh. Okay, 3 shots, I think. That's all it took. Which is, I think with the shotgun shells it took us 4. Is this a elevator? What is this? Bro. What are we doing here? Oh yes. Give it to me, baby. Pop it into my veins. Okay. I'm pretty sure we can run over this. YOLO. Okay. Oh, what is going on? I have no idea, but we just did something and let's, okay, that's not good. Okay, whatever. I have no idea what that was about, but we can keep going now. Hey, bro. Yeah, we're going deeper into hell. Wait, that didn't do anything. Does this mean that this is a switch? No, it's not. The other thing was a switch then. Gotta go fast. Okay. I guess we just gotta run through the lava lake without any suits on. Plus, No, the third game is Doom 64. Why do you hate the -1? Oh, wait, hold on. I never said I hate -1. I just said there was a reason why I never talked about it because technically I wanted to save it for... Okay, this is going to be one of those levels. Interesting. It's going to be a death run and they're going to be throwing you death kids. Or 8 kids. That's pretty cool. What happened now? Oh, I see. It's going to change. It's pretty cool. I like this level. But let's make this clear. I do not hate the game, the movie. I was going to talk about it in my pop culture talks for Instagram, but I stopped doing those. Hey, Nerd Center is here and commenting, making sure getting ahead of himself so that I don't hate, saying, "What? This is too good to be true. You need a blue key to open the door." Ha! I knew it. Okay. So, Nerd Center is trying to get ahead of me and trying to make sure that I don't spread some negative hogwash and saying that -1 was really good. And Parker Lego says it was my favorite film of 2023. And so I was going to talk about it, but I didn't. I guess this was a good time to talk about it because I thought it was okay. I didn't love it like everyone else did. And that's pretty much it. Like, there is reasons as to why I didn't love it. I wanted to, obviously. Everyone was hyping it up, but I just got to keep it real with you guys. And I guess I cannot totally spoil everything since Hoskey still hasn't watched it. While I try to look around for this place. But let's just say that at times the movie felt like a soap opera, especially at towards the end. And you guys probably know where I'm going with this. Like the ending for me was, that's a bit much. Oh, there's Thor here. And so that was one thing. I know, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to keep it vague. I know it's been like, what, 4 months? And there's still this one person who hasn't seen it, so he's gonna ruin this discussion for us, unfortunately. Thank you, Hosky. And there's a lion in here. But that was one reason. The other one was the characters have plot armor that pissed me off. The whole thing is like, wow, look at all this... how do I put this into words? Look at it, like the whole movie was... The thing I loved about the movie is that it tried to show the impact of Godzilla. So everything that had to do with Godzilla, I loved. Make no mistake. But then it kind of undermined itself by plot armor. Know what I mean? And if you take into consideration certain things, you guys know, like the first big, oh gosh, like the first scene in the movie where it's like, wow, your jaw drops and it's an awesome moment, right? But then after that, immediately they kind of undermine themselves. First. Oh, nope. Oh, it takes more than 4 shots, okay. They kind of undercut their own impact by having the characters, let's just say, survive a lot. And not just one character, there we go. And I think those are kind of interconnected. And that's all I'll say on that front. But out of the things I loved about the movie, obviously, again, like showing the impact of Godzilla. And by the way, I like the human drama. People constantly talk about how no one cares about the human drama in these films. I think that's a huge mistake. It only tells you that people have... Ooh! I was looking where he was, because it's like, I hear you, man. Where are you coming from? And this reminds me of Star Wars, the opening. Oh! Secret doors lead to secret rooms. And secret rooms lead to more health. Another exit. This time it's they're trolling us again. This time you need the yellow one. Okay, I see what they're gonna do here. They're gonna give us one of the keys and they're gonna be like, now you figure out which one to go to. So the destruction. Immaculate, right? And human drama. Awesome. Like that. Okay, no, this is bullcrap. This is bullcrap. I did not sign up for this. Let's just go guns blazing into this. Okay, he's dead. Whew. Anyone else? We lost so much health. I guess let's save. Is this a good idea to save? I don't think it is. I knew I should have saved before going into this. Ah. This doesn't do anything. What else did I like? Oh, there are parts about the human stuff that I didn't like. Like the main character, when it turned out that he was with this girl for like this longest time, and everyone, it was like a funny moment in the movie where it's like, okay, well, why aren't you guys together? Like, why aren't you guys married? And it's like, yeah, it's a good question, and I was agreed with that. The other thing is hard for me to judge, I guess, is somebody, what? From behind? Oh my. Where are we now? Oh, we're here. Okay, whatever. We know what to do, man. Just fine. Whatever. See, this is what happens when I talk more instead of paying attention to whatever it is I'm supposed to do. Okay, now let's go in there. And press this. Got it. Okay, good. So yeah, let's be more careful with our saves now. I'm already playing worse. That means I gotta chat more. There you go. So chatting isn't so bad after all. Okay, good. Yeah, let's see what you guys are saying, because I gotta react to what you guys think about this. It was my favorite film of 2023, I mean. I know it's releasing in Japan soon, but I heard it might be available this fall for US. Are you talking about the physical copy for physical release? I mean, okay, thanks Nerd Center for clarifying. That's what I thought it was. I thought the human element added to the movie much more than I've seen in the Godzilla movie. Yeah, it's definitely a strength, and it was definitely a strength of the film for the most part. What else? There's a monster behind every corner. That's hilarious. It's like we try to run away from one and it just leads us to the other one. Who was that? I heard you. The flickering lights, man. Oh, what is that sound? Oh, there you are. You don't scare me. They're very powerful. I should be using this one. Where is it? This weapon here. But I'm gonna save it for the other room. For now, the shotgun will do. Now we can quick save. See, now we're going to be much smarter about this. And I think it's a shame that, you know, entertainment has become so soulless that people don't think that you can write a compelling human story within a Godzilla movie. It's like, yes, you can have both. Ooh. What is this? Okay. It's sad. It is sad. Okay, this is one of those rooms. Never mind, it's not. Oh, look, another exit? What is this? Oh, calm down, ladies. Room. Oh, wait, something's hitting me from the back again. What? See, it's a good thing we saved. Because something was hurting me from the back, and I had no idea what. Have you watched the Shogun series? The one has really good, has been good so far. Another Japanese thing. If you want to watch Japanese thing, Nerd Center, just start watching anime, man. Because you gotta stop watching that. Oh, he's invisible. See, with the flick, in that he blocked me. What the heck? Yeah, let's just kill ourselves. Or why kill ourselves? He's invisible, and with the flickering lights, it's really hard to tell. Did we kill him? Oh, there he is. Oh no, that's somebody else. Somebody else. Okay. Oh, where are all these guys coming from suddenly? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, I just hurt myself. That was stupid. There he is. He's right in front of me. Did we get him? This is insane. I saw you, dude. Oh! What is this level, guys? What is this? I did hear about Shogun. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make this. Too many crazy people around here. Oh! So that's where they come from, okay. No, I don't want... Oh, whatever, let's just go with this weapon. I wish choosing weapons were easier. Okay, there we go. That settles it. What's here? Oh, nice. Hey, we've been here before. Well, it's just the thing we need. See, this thing is a perfect weapon for him because he never shoots you whenever you use the minigun. It's too... Ooh. Nice. So now we get to save. This is what we wanted. Perfect. Shogun, I've heard of it. I heard it's really good. I'm always apprehensive when it comes to people overhyping stuff. So that's my take on it, but I'll give it a go when I have the time, which will be never. But even I was interested by the Shogun series, not gonna lie. Even I took interest in that. Oh brother, these guys, they're not coming in through this way, right? There we go. How many episodes have you watched so far? And how good is it? I heard... Okay, that doesn't work. I heard that it is already finished, and people are already comparing it like, oh, this is what Game of Thrones should have been. That's what IGN called it, and it's typical IGN being IGN, but it's annoying how people overhype everything these days. And then once you get to it, it's like, yeah, this is good, or sometimes it's just bad. Like Dune Part 2 is just mid. No, it's not bad. I wouldn't say as far that it's bad or awful. It's well shot and everything. I do think that the story is laughable at times. Oh, we're here again. Huh. Uh, yes. So let's see. It's not awful, right? But it when you look at it from like a script perspective and what it represents, because I guess people don't really care about. People think that the script is good, and I think the dialogue is okay. The scenes that play out during the film are questionable if I were to break them down. Uh, and I could do that if anyone is interested, but I don't think anyone here is really interested in that. Um, so, uh, the music changed, good. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, people overhype everything, and then once you kind of watch stuff, it loses its magic or whatever you want to call it. Okay, this invisible thing is probably shooting me again. Let's take it into the light. That's the strategy here. Okay, it's not even here. There we go. Oh, that's just him. Okay, so there's a lot more of them. Show yourself. And there's this stupid thing. Okay. Nice. Okay, we found a good spot. Good. Imagine if we saved at the worst spot possible. Sometimes you can save at a spot where it's gonna just loop you. It's gonna be like a death loop essentially if you were to load in that spot, and that would be like a death sentence for everyone here involved. So yeah, Shogun is on my radar, of course. Everyone is on me right now. I think I should probably... Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna reload the whole thing, but I guess we're back to... What is this? Somebody entered... Oh! Oh, okay. It's fine, it's fine. Where are all these guys suddenly coming from? I did not invite them here. It's very nerve-wracking. I just want the... Oh, I have the blue key. Or the blue skull? What the heck? Can we go back then? Is that it? We didn't even re-enter that one area from before. Okay, let's save. Nice. Nice. We're back to 100 health, baby. And we open another door. Somebody knows about us. There we go. What? You guys gotta calm down. Oh, come on. Give me a weapon. Why isn't... There's more of them. 0, 36. The worst part about this, I don't even see what sort of weapon we have on right now. Let's see. It was one of the shows I look forward to watching each week. Interesting. So that it is definitely different than most things nowadays. Okay. That's some good word. Yep, you can now head to the exit. Okay, let's do that. On Twitch, apparently they're not going to add Wind Waker to the Switch. Who said that? Big Sag. Fall? Question mark? Dang it. Watch anime. Hosuke. That or you can read Vagabond. Vagabond. I think I talked to you about this, Hosuke. The whole Vagabond thing. How I wasn't really a fan. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like the most celebrated series for manga. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you remember. Of course you did. Cap said it should be compared to... And now Twitch is covering up messages. Hold on. Oh. Cap said it should be compared to Vikings instead of Guardians of the Galaxy. Which cap? I don't remember which cap. Probably some kind of user. Oh gosh, you guys are still here. There we go. Let's go to the exit. Yeah, 56 health. Unacceptable. I think they're just gonna keep throwing stuff at us. Let's see. The exit is this way. Good, let's go. Let's use our cheat sheet here. Okay. Is this enough? No, it is not enough. Some of you are probably thinking, what is he doing? Or what am I doing? And it's like, this is what I'm doing. Don't worry, I have a good memory. Quick save. And more health. Awesome. Oh, are you kidding me? This better open. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna kill someone. You lied to me. Far Cry Lego. Have you read Monster? No, I did not. I probably should. I have read something else from that guy. Did I? Yes, I think I did. Okay, we'll come back to this area. Here is a death kit. A death kit, yes. An aid kit. A first aid kit. I have started reading Berserker once. Right? And I gave it a go. I gave it a whirl. And I'm thinking of giving it a second chance. Because I just kind of stopped reading it for whatever reason. Maybe it wasn't clicking with me. Oh, come on. Get away from me, clown. Keep coming back from nowhere. I gave it a whirl, and I thought it was, it didn't entice my appetite, so let's put it that way. And so I never came back to it. That's just that. Okay, more kids here. Save in that case. So I am planning of going back to it because, probably there was something in it that did, I was kind of like, I think it was maybe the protagonist, Guts. I thought he was too much of a nihilist to a point where it kind of irked me a lot. It's like, dude, why are you? It was becoming kind of ridiculous at a certain point how pessimistic he was about everything and cynical. And it's like, dude, there's no hope for this guy. He is totally lost. But I suppose that's I suppose that could be something that they end up exploring over time. And I'd be interested to perhaps learn about that. However, with his character as he is now, we've been here, right? Okay, something is off. I feel like I'm going in circles right now. Okay, good. We found this next area. No! Stay in the hallway. Okay, we're back here. Good. Found the area again. And so it annoyed me, and there was like no sign that he would change as a character. I read the first deluxe volume. Oh, come on. What a waste. What? I was here. That's the worst part. Yeah, we're definitely going back. For the health. And so, these guys keep coming back from nowhere. It's crazy. Hey, don't punch me. Oh gosh, crazy guys. Oh, come on. No, 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 leave me alone. We're not gonna make it. Where was this thing? The med kits. No, they were not here. Come on, let me just face the right way. Perhaps they're here? Nope, not good. Where were the medkits, guys? What did it do? Says Steven. What are you referring to? Berserk? I mean, you could also go into options and get all the key cards. What do you mean go to the options? Cheats? You want me to cheat? Whoa, Berserk. These are real? What? That is cheap. I am not going to destroy my reputation as a gamer, even though I'm a fake gamer, of course, but even I have standards. Come on. Do not ever say that sort of... Do not bring this stuff up next to me. Or while I'm playing games. Have some shame. Okay, here we go. One. Oh, I think there was one more somewhere. Well, only cowards use cheats. You say that, but you just told me to use one. Far Cry Lego, you confuse me. Steven, what were you referring to? It's Berserk, and that's called character development. So you're trying to tell me that perhaps he changes as a character? There we go, we found this area. Okay. I was hoping there was more here. More stuff here. I guess not, but that's okay. It's better than what we had before. And let's not sacrifice this. I mean, let's not delay the inevitable. Oh yes, good, good, good. Gotta be careful. Enemies. Oh. Bye. Okay, nothing happened. This is very suspicious. They're gonna come from whichever way is... Whichever way is gonna surround me. Aw, oh, great. Leave me alone. Oh, there we go. We found it. Yeah, we're leaving this place. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna mess with you guys here anymore. I just want whatever was there. Okay, not worth it. Not worth it at all. Let's leave this area. And we're screwed. And we're screwed. Leave. Leave. Oh no, this is the worst case scenario. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Oh no, we're back here. Perfect. This is just what we wanted. More crazy people everywhere. Get out of here. Hopefully it's this door. No! This place is a hellhole. Oh my gosh. Well then. It was this area. Anyone listen to hip-hop? Yeah, everybody listens to hip-hop, man. Okay, grab the key and leave. Don't bother to look behind you. And leave this area. And now go this way, hopefully. Nope, this is a bad idea. We made the same mistake. This game is just trolling us hard. I am not even gonna bother. I am not even gonna bother. This isn't the door, is it? Oh, great, more creatures. I'm just gonna run. I don't care if I lose any more health. Oh, no. No, no, no. I'm not even playing this anymore with you guys. And we're screwed. Guys, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get it out of my way, clown. That's so ridiculous. Leave me alone. Now I feel like a chump. Shoot. Whoa, I just lost my feed for a sec. What the heck? That was weird. I lost my image. What is this? Ah, that was crazy. You guys saw that, right? Just a bunch of enemies everywhere. It was a total disaster. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. The exploration of ideas is lengthy, but it pays out. So yeah, there was like this one thing I was like, I don't like that. But then I just talked about it with a friend. I'm of course talking about Berserk. And he gave me the context. It was like a preview that I saw into the. It was like a tease into the future of I didn't get to it yet, and I was like, well, this character is somewhat annoying right now, and I don't think it doesn't look like he's going to be developed by the way he acts. And of course, I could have been wrong, right? I even acknowledged that back then. But then I saw what, I got like a tease of what was going to happen in the future. I saw what was going to happen, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it just seems like this. Like Berserk is just this edgelord series. Then my friend gave me like context for what it was, and it seemed like a genuine, legit exploration of something. And I guess I can tell you what it was. It was the penis heads. If you've read the series, you know what I'm talking about. I saw like a bunch of enemies. Like it was just one panel, and it looked like a bunch of penis heads. I was like, this is ridiculous. It's like, why even have that here? It makes no sense. It's like, okay, this plus the protagonist being a cynic just kind of made it to me like clear that it gave me like an idea of what the direction it was going to be. But then he told me, okay, the penis heads, that's actually, I think he told me like I don't remember the exact specifics, but what he told me is that the person who had apparently was like a vision or a dream of a mentally ill person who got graped. I'm saying graped, like a G graped. Of course, YouTube. I'm saying graped. This person got graped by someone, and that was like one of their, I guess, their mind or their dream sequence. And to that, I'm like, okay, it's pretty interesting. That they would do that, and it seemed sincere all of a sudden. Whereas before, just looking at that one image, it seemed like it was going to be one of those like stupid series. It's like, oh goodness gracious, it's one of those R-rated series that just double down on everything, kind of like The Boys that are just obscene, crude, crass. And then he gave me that context, and it seemed like a genuine exploration of the character, and yeah, so that made me think, okay, maybe there's more here. I thought that maybe there was more here, and now I'm back on the side of, okay, maybe it's time to give the series a second go. So that's my character arc when it comes to Berserk. It's not complete yet because I haven't returned to it, and come to think of it, I kind of want to go back to it just to kind of get to the good art. I mean, the art as is okay. But I think, obviously, if you've seen... Thank you for this game. Thank you. Thank you for the medkits. We'll need them. After that last round... Oh, you guys are hearing the music? It's awesome. Dun, dun. So dynamic. Ooh! Hate you, game. I hate you. I hate you, game. Blue door. Okay. Gotta be careful, because if we get too close, it's gonna explode. What happened to him? Is this a trap? It is. And there's the devil. Great. We hate the devil. Ooh, I stepped right into it. No. Oh, it's so over for me. And we killed ourselves. Yeah, this is, no. We're not starting from nothing again. That's crazy. Imagine playing this game without all those saves. You'd be totally screwed in these levels, and you would never be able to beat them. Let's go this way now. Is this just the other side? Apparently not. Good. But let's go this way. It seems much more safe. Oh, come on, man. Your aim is awful. He didn't even phase me with that. So yeah, I'm gonna give Berserk another shot someday. I'm not gonna write it off in the very least. That's why I never even talked about it. And that's why these streams are just gonna, you know, I'm gonna share stuff that I haven't with you guys yet. These guys are the worst. They're fast, they're fat, and they punch hard. Okay. I can see how Far Cry Lego thought I was crazy for trying to even play this game without anything whatsoever. Like, I mean, when I originally wanted to play this without saves, because I figured it'd be like, that's the way you should play the game, but at the same time, it's a PC release. And look at them. They're coming at us once again. So, question for Far Cry Lego. Are these so-called cheats, were they in the original game as well, or is it just in this edition, since, you know, it's a modern release? So, Steven, thoughts on Rick Ross diss track to Drake? I thought it was funny that Ross called Drake white in reference to him being biracial for fear of getting Kanye'd. I think Drake's cooking everyone at the moment. Yeah, Berserk is dark. With the whole Drake and everyone else, like him versus everyone else, I have to, get kind of get educated on that whole drama, because I know it's a thing, and I don't know anything about it so far, because I'm not like a huge rapper guy, and I know I said, oh, we listen to hip hop. I was being sarcastic, kind of. Technically not, because I do listen to it sometimes. But there are people on here who definitely listen to it and have so many friends, and oh no, what did we just do? I hate this. Hopefully this appears. For God mode and TCL for no... This really disappears because it's annoying me. Did we have this before? You have God mode. What? For a limited time. Okay, so let's use it wisely. No! Well, there goes that. That went. Easy come, easy go. Oh, we're back here. I don't want to be back here. This place is giving me anxiety. So yeah, I gotta be, I gotta catch myself up on the whole drama, because I know it's been crazy for a lot of the fans. And as always... Oh, what is that? Okay, it's a hangman. Oh, what now? Oh, you're back? Stupid guy. Good. I see some good loot over there. That was also in the OG release as a command. Oh, that's kind of lame. I hate it when games make everything too easy for you. But was it like a... I guess it was like a secret, you know. Can we click this? Computer area map. Is there anything else here? Okay. Which is the command for that is all RDKFA. So this is extremely suspicious. Once we touch this, watch everything go to hell. Well, we're already in hell, but I guess touche. Okay. Okay. This is nice. A nice change of pace for once. I guess it's time to go upstairs. What do you guys think? By the way, what do you guys think about the whole by the way, you're using all these acronyms and they're too long for me. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't know DFA, IDDQD. Oh, acronyms. Those were the commands. Okay, I see. By the way, what do you guys think about this? For one, I know I got a lot of Sonic fans. So, what do you guys think about the whole Keanu Reeves playing Shadow the Hedgehog? I mean, obviously, everyone... I thought Hayden Christensen would have been actually a solid choice. Because that's the name people were throwing around. And I was like, you know what? That's a good choice. And now they went with Keanu... And I don't know. I don't think he's the type of guy. He's the type of guy you would go with if you want to make fun of the character. Oh, look at me, I'm so edgy. You know how he played that one character in Toy Story 4, the bad Toy Story movie, where he plays New Kaboom or whatever that character's name was. And he was basically a parody. That's the sort of character I see him playing. Because that's who Keanu Reeves is. You know, he's not a very serious actor. He's not a serious actor per se. He's limited in range and capabilities, so when it comes to playing other roles, he of course has to settle for parodies, because that's all he can do. So we can't blame him for that, right? Oh, so many demons. I don't know what that did. So that's my take on the Keanu Reeves situation. And as for the Sonic franchise for the movies, I think I talked about it briefly before. Again, my feed went wild. Okay, we're back. We talked about it briefly. Oh no, look at these guys. But I think the whole Sonic franchise at the moment is, in comparison to Mario, it's the one that's lacking. It's obviously tailoring, you know, it's kids focused, which it should be. I think these brands should be, but so is Mario. And I didn't like the Mario movie, but I was impressed by it because I thought it was a lot more faithful to the source material, and, you know, aside from Bowser and Princess Peach, and that's the reason why I didn't like the movie. And I guess it's almost like a Jack Black type of casting, except Jack Black has a wider range than somebody like Keanu. You know what I mean? So for Keanu, he's really not a good choice. I really think he's going to be like this stereotypical, jokey version and of Shadow, which at this point, anything that's self-aware nowadays is cheap humor. Because that's what they constantly abuse, self-awareness. It takes no skill to be self-aware. Anyone can be self-aware. Look at me, guys. I'm an incel. There you go. I'm self-aware. Perfectly captured. And that's funny. Haha. Like, come on. It's not. You know, it's fun if you, like, do it once in a scene or something. I don't even know. It's just people overdo it, and I think that's the only reason is because it's the same reason why you can only have parodies of things. Like when it came to Mickey Mouse going to public domain, what was the first thing that was created? It was an exit. No, it was not an exit. I mean, I saw this exit. Watch there be like a... Ooh! Get away! Get away! This door is blocking me again. How nice. Watch there be this hidden area again. Oh, that looks cursed. Let's not go in there for now. Oh! Never mind, let's go in there. No. Wait, what? These things are creepy, let me tell you. Before we move any further, let's save. I want to see what we missed there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, self-awareness. When you overdo it, it is cringy and so yeah, Mickey Mouse, public domain. The first thing they made was a horror movie. Why? Because that's all they can create nowadays. It's the self-aware joke. And same thing with the Barbie movie. What is it? It wasn't a proper adaptation of the Barbie character. It was a self-aware hogwash that was a commentary on the patriarchy. None of this takes any skill whatsoever. And the rules within the world made no sense either for Barbie. And you think, you know, it's like the typical internet meme culture, and that's what it is. And it's easy to post memes. And if that's all you can do, then you have nothing worthwhile to say. And you're just perverting what was created and what had a sort of purpose and a vision in mind. You're undermining all of that for the sake of a cheap gag. Because that's all you can do. And that's why, thank you for this key. We have everything we need now. And watch there be like 50,000 enemies behind this. But, I gotta stop interrupting myself all the time. But I just can't help but comment on the unfortunate things that happen to me. Like this, for example. Let's leave. Leave. Oh, goodness, not this again. No. Oh, this is where we came from. So we gotta find a different exit, and this is where we were. Good. Good. Now let's save. And we did it. Are you kidding me? Oh no, go away. Aw, come on, game. I hate changing weapons in this. Whatever, just kill me, whatever. Let's just prepare the weapon. See? It takes like forever for it to change the weapon I want. Now and by the time you get it, you're like, oh, do I have this weapon? Don't I have it? Let's see what happens here. Okay, enemies here. More enemies there. Nothing interesting. God mode, got it, good. Get it, interesting. What's here? Some extra stuff, extra ammo. Nice. Anyway, let's leave. I've got God mode. You can't touch me, stupids. Thank you. Let's see. Since he sounds... Okay, let's see, hold on. Hayden is more associated with emo and angst than Keanu. I suppose so, but I think he's shown himself to be likable, charismatic as well, which I guess, likable is not really a Shadow the Hedgehog quality to have. But he is likable, and I think the angst plus the likability can create a good Shadow mix. Whereas for somebody like Keanu, he can only do one thing or two if you kind of want to play up the joke of everything, like the self-awareness, which I hope that's not what they're going to do. But this is modern Hollywood we're talking about, which is why I'm even talking about this. Far Cry Lego, but I would have had prefer Hayden for Shadow, so you like it, right? Him or Hayden would be good for Shadow. He sounds more like Sonic Adventure 2 Shadow, assuming you're talking about Hayden. And then Steven says, I think I read that one. No, I didn't. I haven't watched Sonic or the Mario movie. I want a Mega Man movie, but I don't trust Capcom. Yeah, Mega Man is the OG. And then Far Cry Lego says, I prefer Sonic to Mario movie. Interesting. Only Mario movie I know is 1993. No, don't do that. Do not reference that awful live action movie. Unacceptable. Don't want to hear it. Hoske on Twitch. Can you imagine playing with God mode on the most recent Doom? I honestly can't, because I don't know what it would look like. Would it turn everything into black and white as well? So are we going to the last level now? Is that it? In that case, maybe we should play it. The last level. Let me know, Far Cry Lego, if I'm going to play the final level now. Although I don't know if you can tell. And also, oh, it's blink and you miss it panel. This is why I don't blame people for getting into this stuff. Even I have to admit I can get bad at times. Oh, because Hosky says, I don't even remember the penis heads. And then he says, oh, it's a blink and you missed the panel. This is why I don't blame people for getting into this stuff. Even I have to admit it can get bad at times. But you're not talking about Berserk here. I think you're talking about a broader... you're talking about like anime in general, right? Which, yeah, it can get rough around the edges, especially with the lolicon nonsense and the pedophile stuff, which, I caught some slack from some people when I criticized Toriyama's depiction of sexualization of female characters, and then having, an old man get off to a younger character, a girl who's not even an adult, and still the age gap is so huge. It's just gross, and so that's what I criticized. And of course, he is also known for all this other amazing stuff. The whole adventure angle to Dragon Ball is awesome. Of course, everyone basically rips off of it now, and it makes sense why, because it's a very effective way of hooking in a reader or a viewer, and it works. You are here, last place. Save the game. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oh no, the devil's killed. I don't like this, guys. And with the Shadow thing, I think the Sonic movies are a bit too kid, or I guess there is kid-oriented stuff, right? You can be kid-oriented and you can still do something for adults. Are we gonna have to kill all of them? Choose our poison type of situation? Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Don't kill me. Okay. Not bad. Everything is... so many shotgun shells. I don't like this already. I already want to quit. No. Oh! Oh! Yeah, this is it. It's. You guys wanted me to play on a harder level for this? You guys are evil. Thankfully, I didn't do that. Oh, they're already giving us blue armor. How funny. It really is a case of choose your own poison. Which one did we do last time? I like that one before. I don't think it was this one. It was. In that case, let's do it. Let's kill this guy. Is he the only enemy in town? Let's go. Dum 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 dum. Where is he? The devil is right here. Where is he? He's not here. Hey, die. Thank you. Okay, I guess we just went the... Have to go around, but that's good too. Let's get rid of these guys because they're going to be a annoying ass heck. He should be somewhere around here, I just know it. I hear him. There he is. Clown. He's trapped himself inside. It's over for us. It's over for us, I'm telling you. Oh, 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 oh. Dang. That wasn't so bad, I gotta tell you guys. Oh, it's already bad. Hold on. Yeah, you stay in there. Am I missing every single shot? Is that it? Don't worry, I got this. Oh, come on. Okay, focus, focus. Oh no, oh no, oh no. This is gonna be tough, I already know it. Oh. I'm missing every single shot. Again! My screen went crazy. It turned off for me. It didn't go off for you guys, that's good. Okay, I'm just wasting ammo, aren't I? Yeah, this is embarrassing. Ugh. Let me go. And I'm dead. Okay, so we gotta be smarter about this. We gotta lure him out of this area. Come over here. Come over here, you bastard. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. He's dodging me. Stop dodging me. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Are you kidding me? How do we get them in? I can't. This guy is too insane. Can we try something else? Did we do it? Did we get him out? No? There we go, we got him out. Oh, come on. Come on, Linda. You're gonna stay afar. Good. Oh, we got blocked by something. Not good. Let's make sure there's no more enemies around. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, come on. One shot? Seriously? It's gonna be a long night, ladies and gentlemen. Technically it shouldn't be because we got a lot of blue stuff. This one I was going to talk about kid-friendly Sonic stuff. Sonic right now is too... Get out, get out, get out. Thank you. Is kind of like a... I'm going to call it like a 2000s movie adaptation of a video game. It's got the... Why did I do that to myself? He's got like 2 hits on me and you're out. I can't compete with this guy. No, let's not do that. Let's not waste our lives like that. What is he doing? Oh my gosh. Well, you are one of the second to last boss of the game. Excuse me? Oh, it's the second last. I thought that there was going to be a second... What is this? Just spam. How did he hit me? We're just gonna do this. I need some more health. Where is he? I kind of do not want to... Should I save in these instances? I kind of don't want to do it for the final boss. But then again, maybe I should. I don't know. Let's see what you guys are saying. Can you... Yeah, okay. Nothing else. Good. No, don't. Don't save. Okay. I'll listen to you. You know, that's weird for you to suddenly make a total 180. Where is he now? Before you were like, yeah, do it, man. Do it. And now you're like, don't. What's the reasoning? See, like, you confused me, fucker. Ago. Where is this dude now? Did he go back to his hiding spot? He did. What a loser. I feel so bad for this loser. Bye. I just hurt myself, lol. I'm just gonna do 1 by 1 hits. Maybe he won't notice me. Ooh, dang it. Run. Oh, this is gonna be a long battle. Too close. I was way too close. Oh! No. So annoying. Yes, you stay there, yes. Perfect location. Oof. When he's traveling, that's the best moment to attack. Okay, so far so good. I like this. I like these odds. Too close. Let's not get too close, because that's how he gets you. Running out of ammo. Good to know. Did we do it? Yes! We did it, guys! We did it! Use the plasma gun. The plasma gun, yeah. We did it! In 3 minutes! That felt like much longer. Nice. Awesome, we did it. You've done it. The hideouts, cyber demon lords that ruled the lost Deimos moon base has been slain, and you are triumphant. Oh, so this was a base on a moon? But where are you? You clamber to the edge of the moon and look down to see the awful truth. Deimos floats above the hell itself. You've never, oh, this is too fast, heard of anyone escaping from hell, but you'll make the bastards sorry they ever heard of you. They heard of you. I quickly, oh, my screen went black again. From hell, but okay, it's not disappearing. Good. Deimos floats above hell itself. You've never heard of anyone escaping from hell, but you'll, oh, it disappeared. Yeah, okay, whatever. What are we doing now? You are now on episode 3, and now what's happening? We did it, guys, but what's happening? Nerve software. Okay, spoilers, I guess. So let's just get to the credits. Okay, cool. We did it. It was much easier than I had anticipated. I guess it was really just about getting away from him. By the way, why does it say Monday on here again? I thought I'd change this. Let me change this now. In the meanwhile, what is this? What are we even looking at right now? Explain this to me. What is this? It's pissing me off. I mean, not that much. Come on. But I don't think that it's a good casting choice for... Okay, let me tell you this. It's much better than whatever we had with what's her name, or what's his name, the Jonathan Kent casting. Let me see, where is this stream? There we go. Wednesday. There we go. It's Wednesday now. Ed? Ed? No, we don't want you, Ed. Ed, and Eddie? No, we don't want you. Okay, good. Yeah, this choice here is not very... It's, let's just show you the Pa Kent here. So this is how she looks like. And you're like, okay, she kind of looks like an American, wholesome American, I don't know, apple pie grandma. She kind of does. But those eyes also scream like that apple pie is going to have some poison inside of it. I've never heard of this actress before. Neither has anyone. I already see people saying, oh, the unknown actress is the better choice. Unknown actresses are better. Why is that even a take? How is that even coming out of people's mouth? What does that even mean, that an original, or not an original, a undiscovered talent is better? What? How does that make any sense? Make it make sense. Why is that even like a take? Who came up with that? How is an undiscovered person better? Like, explain to me the thinking behind that, because I don't understand. So she's somewhat acceptable. Then you look at who is Pa Kent. And this guy is playing Jonathan Kent. And I already made a joke about it on Instagram, so I'm not going to repeat myself here. But he looks like someone that would shoot you up out of school. I mean, if we're casting Bertram from Jessie, might as well bring in Debbie Ryan as well to play Lois Lane or Cassie or Miss Grant. You know, because his casting is not doing it at all. It's a miss. You can skip credits. Why do you want me to skip credits, man? It's already over. It's already over. Didn't even start. Plus the music. Gotta embrace the music. Let's turn this down. The rock and roll. So we did it, guys. We beat episode 2. Next time we're gonna play episode 1 to... Let's see. The third one. Which is going to be... Inferno. I dig it. Okay. So yeah, what do you guys think of this casting? I think it is nonsense. Especially the guy. I think he's a total miss. Should Jonathan Kent be a chubby old man? I do not think so. It doesn't really suit him. He should be like this. He should be what he is here in these images by Gary Frank. I don't know why that was so hard. It is pretty bad casting, says Far Cry Lego. I mean, we don't know who this guy is. His acting is probably okay. But when you're looking at, like, the character, is he going to have hair? Maybe not. But even if he puts on a wig, what did you miss? You missed Moodcap. You missed us killing a devil. We finished episode 2 of Doom. And we talked about some stuff like Shogun, Berserk, Godzilla -1. Now we're talking about like the casting of the Superman series. And yeah, we finished episode 2, which I'm very proud of, because for a moment I thought we were not going to be able to finish it, because I thought it was going to be... I thought we were going to be here forever, honestly. But, of course, my amazing skill set has brought us to the end of the episode, too. So, that's good. And, yeah, this casting, not digging it whatsoever. And we can be proud of ourselves for finishing numero dos. And that's that. All right. You guys can let me know what you think of this casting while I take a sip. On Saturday, obviously, we're going to return to Red Dead Redemption. And then on Wednesday, we are going to be dipping our toes in, what's his name? In episode 3 of Doom. And then from what I understand, episode 4 is like this epilogue chapter. I wonder if it has as many chapters as many stages as the previous 3 episodes. If it's like a additional chapter that they added. Okay. I also want to go show you guys something else. X-Men 97, a new episode came out, and there wasn't much to talk about. Episode 4 is the hardest episode of the whole game. Dang. I thought that it would be just like this additional add-on, tacked on till the end, and now you saying that makes me depressed. Many people don't play it for a reason. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes for us. Since originally it was just the first 3 episodes from my understanding, and then like you said, the 4th episode was kind of like an add-on that was released near Doom 2, or maybe even after Doom 2, that was, created to connect Doom 1 with Doom 2 better. But I think we'll try to do our best. Yes, we'll do that. Let's see. So yeah, the new episode for X-Men 97 wasn't there wasn't much to talk about, mainly because the episode went to space, and I think they're gonna try to bring back Professor Xavier. So let's mute you. But the one thing that was interesting for me, and I think the only thing worth talking about, was the storm scene. Because if you've been paying attention to our streams, there were some references to the fact that to the stuff that was happening in the series with her, which is that she lost her powers, sacrificing herself for Magneto. Which, why would you sacrifice yourself for this guy when he tried to kill you multiple times? He was your enemy. I get you might want to intervene and protect him, but put yourself in the line of fire? That's ridiculous. So that's how she lost her powers. And now we're going to be watching her sequence of, well, you can kind of assume what it is by that dichotomy right there. It's like, oh, she lost her powers. What is this scene? What is her big moment in this episode? And it's pretty self-evident at this point. But why not just watch it too? I guess I can give you background. So she met Forge, who she finds out that he created the technology that took away her powers, and now they're working together to bring her powers back. And I'm not all that well versed in the specifics of this episode and how she is on her way to kind of regain them, because they're trying multiple different things, and now she finds herself in like this in this one scenario, and I'm not precisely sure what they're going for here. Because what you're gonna see is she's gonna be trapped in like a cave. Everything is collapsing on her. It's gonna squish her. She's gonna die. And this person here is the adversary, which is this demon. I guess it's a bit an oversimplification to call him just a demon, but he's a creature that kind of lives in her mind, and she has the whole fear of being in closed spaces. So that's kind of the thing they're going for here. And yeah, so this is the scene. So let's watch it and let's see what happens. Shocker.
And be above it. Now look at you. No. Forge destroyed you. I guess you taste. Oh, yummy. Fear poached in self-loathing.
Flipping it.
The high road storm. Last stop. You pancaked by the pressure of existing. How unfair. Yes, there. Yes, always. Beg to be saved. Submit, and I will save you and let you live your ending daydream.
Guess what's gonna happen, guys? Guess what's gonna happen?
No,
No.
demon.
Oh, she called him demon. See, there you go.
Not a daydream.
And some of you might be thinking, why are we watching this clip? You'll find out soon.
The executioner's neutralizer was not the only weapon tamping down my gifts. There was that lie, and I believed it.
Be warned. Be smart. Believe the lie. Deny your power. Play dead, or humanity will thunder down upon you and your kind.
You all are an echo of who I am.
Again, I like the way the dialogue is written in this series, and I think that's like a big factor as to why it's catching on. I like the dialogue. Everything else is questionable. Really, it's rough. It's rough. And whoa, she's regaining her powers. Who would have thought? Flip it, you say? In case you get sniped. Yeah, I did.
For I am lightning.
And she's regaining her powers. And what's gonna happen? Dum, 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 dum. Gotta be careful with the music. I don't know if it's gonna get us sniped. Maybe it will. Because they saw other people share this clip around and they always muted, like everything else stayed the same except for the music part here. So gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. And what is going on? What? And it looks like she just got a costume change for whatever reason. And it's her classic costume from the 2000s, and I think even like her first costume, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so she got a costume change. She got her powers back, and now it's this sequence, which this animation, they cannot pull this off. They wanted to have like this exciting flying sequence that was going to be riveting, and you watch this and the animation is so wonky. They could not pull this off. Her body is like spaghetti almost, wobbling from one side to the other, and her limbs are like there's no bone, and it looks like flash animation. And look at this, look at what they're showing you. It's a bunch of rocks, and then this is just ridiculous. They're not showing you anything in the background. She's just kind of nothing. And then they transition to this, and she's doing her weather thing, which doesn't even look good here. So yeah, they really couldn't pull this off. And that's how she gains her powers, which is, she said strange. I would agree with that, because if you look at the scene, there's two things that stand out. The fact that she is able to, let's turn this down now that we got the whole thing. She's able to create a costume out of nothing. What is this Sailor Moon nonsense? And look at the way she's floating in the air. The only good thing I can say is that the stupid mohawk is gone. Yes, I was gonna say that too. I hate the mohawk. I've been on record saying this. It represents like this rebellious side to Storm, which she's never been. Of course, she's part of the mutants, and they're kind of like a punk inherently. But when it comes to Storm, she is supposed to give off regal quality. She's supposed to be a queen, a serious. Everyone loves Storm. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't know if I'm a fan of the X-Men, but I'm surely a fan of some of its characters. Like, I think Wolverine is pretty cool. Storm is an awesome character. Gambit is cool as well. You know, X-Men has a lot of great characters. It's just the whole team and what it has become over the years is kind of lame, and I prefer them when the characters, when they're focusing on the characters and what makes them cool and what makes them unique, as opposed to just shoving the same message down your throat. And that's Rogue, and she's creating her own costume for no reason. The mohawk is gone, which is obviously a plus, and I am a huge fan of this costume. It's my favorite one of hers. It should be her main one for, you know, it's like, you know, how Superman has his classic costume, Batman has his, Spider-Man has his. This should be Storm's go-to costume. I don't want to hear it. It has the crown, it has the black and the white hair. I do like the white costume as well, but I think this one is just perfect for who she is. And so look at the way she kind of floats in the air like that. And so where am I going with this? I'm going to kind of pull something else here to the side. And I guess we can stop the video capture and I'll show you something else. You know what this reminds me of? And I think that's what they were trying to do. If you look at this, well, would you look at that? How can we position this in a way that's going to be approachable? Hold on. There we go. So yeah. Oh yeah, this music. Hold on. This music for Man of Steel is definitely going to get us flagged, I think. So yeah, let's compare this side to side. So she's kind of doing her own thing. They're really trying to. Hold on, let me stop this one. I think that's what they were going for, honestly. They saw the Man of Steel flight scene, which, you know, say whatever you want to say about this movie, Man of Steel, but the flight scene is great. The way he falls here. It's one of the few sequences in the movie where he smiles. And the emotions are there. And this is like a perfect. It was an awesome trailer shot right here.
You will help them.
This one is just so awesome. Love it. Love that. And then what? And then so I think there's a lot of parallels here to be had. And I think they genuinely were using this as a blueprint, which of course they can do that, but talk about copying someone's homework. Look at the animals thing. He's flying through them, and then she's going to copy it right now. Hold on. You guys are already seeing what she's doing here. Okay. Okay, so they had to do the whole animal thing. They kind of linger on this a bit more. He's gonna fly through rocks in a moment, but now she's gonna transition to something else. I really do think that they were trying to replicate this. Like, yeah, we get it. You're trying to recreate the same thing. And then the stuff at the beginning with her. Even like the whole, you know, blowing up and getting like prepared for her launch is very similar. So here she is with her beginning, and that's kind of how he flies in this. I think there's a lot of similarities here. And it reminds me of like this shot where he flies over the earth as well, which is near the end. And it's right here. See, it's like, oh, it's the same takeoff. It's like, don't copy my homework. Okay. Ends up copying your homework. See, it's exactly the same. And what else is there? Like the shot where we talked about her flying through the rocks. It's also, and again, the satellite shot, her flying almost like it looks over, it's over the earth. Her flying next to the rocks is pretty much right here. You know, I think it's they're doing almost like a, wait, I almost missed it. Getting my clips mixed up. But there it is. You know, and it's then it shows his face, it shows her face. It is so many similarities between these two clips. I really do think that they were trying to do not an homage to it. I think they were trying to recreate the feeling because it's a very well executed scene. So they were trying to do like a beat for beat thing without being too obvious about it, but then they ended up using a very similar setting with Africa, the animals, and her transitioning to the water. Then, you know, it's similar in that. So that was something I noticed as well. Right. So do you guys have, by the way, you guys can recommend, let me check on Instagram if you guys recommended anything else from the clips we should watch. We already have one thing that's been recommended, which we'll play here, and it's Doom related. But is there anything else you guys maybe wanted to ask me, or you guys think, hey, maybe that'd be a cool thing to react to? Let me check on Instagram if you guys left anything else. Okay, so far so good. Nothing else. Check my DMs. Okay, cool. So we got one thing to go, and I think after that, it's I think it'd be probably a good idea to end the stream, and it'd be interesting because we'd be ending it short today, which is cool because usually we end up going for like 3 hours, and sometimes I'm like, that's a bit too long. You should trim it down. But sometimes we just get carried away.
Hello, you absolute legends. In February of 20...
So yeah, this is what we're going to be watching today. It's been recommended by Far Cry Lego, and he wanted us to watch this. And it is Doom related, of course, which is perfect for the stream. And it's the video is called, let's see, Doom's oldest world record was finally what? Doom's oldest world record was finally beaten. And so what he told me this was, this is like a video that goes over the history of Doom, of the first Doom and the second Doom. It's a history of like how fast people basically beat these levels. And it's going to be interesting to watch how this develops. Like how people have beaten it in such a short amount of time. And yeah. I think it's going to be an interesting video to watch. If it's going to get overly drawn, I guess we'll just kind of speed through it, but let's see. And he says it's a history of Doom speedrunning. That's interesting. That's the thing about speedrunning too. It's like people with the speedrunning thing are insane. I know it's like a huge thing it's a huge sub-community within gaming. And I never liked it in particular, partly because it's been taken over by a lot of left-wing people, which is so strange, isn't it? It used to be like not defined, and then everyone with like these leftist political opinions started getting involved. And if you ask me who, I guess I wouldn't be able to tell you because it's like a video I watched a long time ago. But yeah. Have you seen Shill's React series by a guy called Grizzy? Yes, I have watched that. It's great. I love watching those videos. Why do you want us to watch one of his videos too? Grizzy, let's see. What is one of his like latest episodes? Shill's React. Maybe we'll watch it after this. His newest video is on... They always have the dumbest reactions. Let's see, he has a video called Disney Star Wars Shills Are Still Defending Ahsoka Season 1. That could be funny. Star Wars Outlaws NPC Shills try to fail to hype game to lose it over criticism. Okay, these are some pretty good and spicy videos. And Disney Star Wars Shills react to the Tales of the Empire trailer. Okay, we might not do that one. But I think the video game one might be hilarious because the female character is disgusting, what they did to her. And what the model was, it's unforgivable what they did to the actress's face, to the model that they're going to be having in this. So I'm gonna download it. Okay, and I'll get that set up. And then we'll get to Doom first. Unless there's like a specific episode you want us to hone in on. And I see that there's a Silver Surfer video too. Crazy. Yeah, I always love those videos because it's very fun to respond to these people's arguments. And it's also hilarious to kind of like look at their reactions to stuff that is so overdoing it. So yeah. If you guys think that there's something else we should watch, like if you have a specific video, then you can tell me. But I think like the two Star Wars ones will be hilarious to watch. So yeah, let's get through this speedrunning one. Go for the Silver Surfer one for sure. Okay, in that case, let's do it. So we'll do one Silver Surfer, and then maybe one Ahsoka one, and then we'll do. Maybe we can like do, for example, since we won't have time to probably react to all of them, let's do the video game one for Saturday. That's a good series to react to, honestly. Thanks for that suggestion. It was Moodcap, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. Yes, it was. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. Let's watch this history of Doom. From what you told me also, I guess let's just start watching it.
19, the speedrunner foreshock.
Hold on.
Hello,
Okay.
you absolute legends. In February of 2019, the speedrunner Foreshock Blast did something incredible. He beat the very first level in the original Doom hangar in 8 seconds. This was a monumental achievement.
8 seconds? So we played the first level of Doom. You guys maybe don't remember it, but of course, because it's the first level, it is supposed to be the quickest one, but it took us, what, like at least 10 to 15 minutes to beat the first level. And this guy beat the first level in 8 seconds, and I'm curious to learn how he did that, because these guys usually end up using glitches and bugs to basically cheat, and apparently that counts as speedrunning too for whatever reason. Sometimes, I guess, depends who does the leaderboards. This guy defeated the level in 8 seconds, so I wonder if it was some kind of exploit, or if it was
The previous record of
genuine
9 seconds was set
9 seconds.
all the way back in 1998, more than 20 years earlier. Whenever these
Wow.
ancient records are broken, it's a very big deal. Truthfully, for a long time people weren't even sure if 8 was possible at all, let alone would actually be achieved.
That's
the man
interesting.
who originally set the record of 9 seconds back in 98 was a speedrunner by the name of Thomas Pilger, a bona fide Doom legend. In the late 90s, Thomas was king, and between the years of 97 and 99, he submitted hundreds of demos including the infamous Hangar 9. But there was another record that Thomas also achieved back in 1998 that is arguably just as important. Thomas didn't just set the world record for the first stage of Doom, he also set the world record for the first stage of Doom 2, Entryway. Entryway is
Okay.
a simple level. It can
So it's a bit some spoilers for Doom 2, but I guess it shouldn't be a problem.
consists of only a few turns and a single door that leads to the exit switch. Entryway is shorter than Hangar, and in 1998, Thomas beat Entryway in just 5 seconds. In fact, Entryway
That should be me just running away from the enemies, like we kind of did in the last few
is
rounds.
so short and so simple that everyone was certain that this record would never be beaten. 5 seconds was the max. And as of 2024, everyone was right. It hadn't been beaten. 26 years later, a run of 5 seconds was still the best anyone had done. And it's
Okay.
entirely possible that this would have remained the case for a very, very long time if
Someone
not for
beat
the
it?
insanity of a single speedrunner. When Shock achieved 8 seconds on Hangar, he had already proven that the impossible was possible before. So I guess if there was anyone who was crazy enough to even humor the possibility of getting a run of 4 seconds, it would be him. If you were
Ayo, Hoskey's watching our stream on his TV. That's hilarious. I bet it's like the worst quality too, because the stream sometimes might be of lower quality compared to like the Doom guy on the side, for example. That's hilarious. That's awesome. I never was I dreamed of this moment of being on somebody's TV, and this is it.
To have asked any Doom speedrunner even just a year ago if 4 seconds was doable, they would have said no.
You should send the if you want to, you can send the picture of your TV, and I'll share it on Instagram on my stories. If you want to do that, you don't have to. But if you want to, you can do it.
But when Foreshock Blast decided to try and do the impossible once again, everything changed. And after more than a year of trial and error and practice and perfecting his movement, the impossible is exactly what Foreshock Blast did. On the 6th of April 2024, he beat Doom 2's first level entryway in just 4 seconds,
What?
beating a 26-year-old record in what is undoubtedly one of, if not the
Is that what
greatest
the-
Doom
wait.
speedrun of all time. Which is very funny
Is that what the game looks like from third person?
to say, given that it's also one of the shortest Doom speedruns ever. In today's video, we will learn how he did it and why it was untouchable for so many years. I really hope you enjoy. Hello legends, in this video I partner with Displate, who
Albino.
offer sleek metal posters that look amazing.
Okay, skip product placement.
It consists of 3 90-degree turns, followed by a single door
Sponsorship.
to the exit switch. Of course, there are other parts to the level, including some secrets, but today we are only talking about the speedruns that only requires you to get to the end of the level as fast as you can. And unless stated otherwise, these speedruns are always played on the ultra-violence difficulty. On the 27th
What?
of November
Seriously?
1995, the runner known as Demon Lord was the first documented person to beat the stage in 6 seconds. If you watched my video on the Doom 2 level Chasm, this is the very same Demon Lord that famously expressed his love for those annoying ledges. After achieving 6 seconds on entryway, Demon Lord would exclaim in his notes, "This task can really drive you mad." And
What do you guys think? Should we try to beat the world record for this? Get 3 seconds.
5 isn't possible. If you do it, I'll eat a horse. Demon Lord's run was as primitive as it gets, but we do already see some semblance of strategy being implemented. A single shot from the pistol just as he passes the first zombie. You'd think this was just to shoot the zombie, but its real purpose is to alert the 3 zombies
Those are zombies? What? How? Okay, that's interesting. I had no idea that those guys were zombies. I mean, you can, but you need a lot of Europataic. I assume you're trying to say like practice? Yeah, I was just kidding. I'm not going to do it.
in the next hallway. If you look at the layout of these zombies, you'll immediately see that there is no clear path through them. If you want to speedrun this level, you'll need the enemies to get out of your way. If they don't, there is simply nothing you can do. The single pistol shot alerts those zombies, causing them to run in the direction of Doom Guy, and hopefully out of your way so you can run around. Unfortunately, enemy movement is determined by RNG, so most of the time, they will still not cooperate. The first 2 zombies in the level are easy. They don't even see you coming. After the first corner, you need all 3 zombies to run towards the wall on the right, and you need the imp just behind them to not walk forward quickly and block the next corner. In the next hallway, there is another imp and zombie that will need to move out of the way as well. After this initial gauntlet of enemies, there is one final boss, a single imp in the exit room. If this imp decides he doesn't feel like letting you reach the exit switch, the run is dead. So despite
Yeah, I can see how that would be a pain. Especially how we were playing today and those guys were blocking our way. That would be infuriating. Moodcap, I remember trying to beat the world record of the original RE3 because I found out that the world record was 40 minutes. Keyword, try. I'm still impressed you would attempt that because I would never even try to have a go at it. Far Cry Lego says, if I was to speedrun any game, it would be Metal Gear Rising, since I've been playing it for over 10 years. Impressive.
the level being so
And I mean that. You must be like perfect at that game. If there was a game I would want to speedrun, it would not be any game. Because I have a life. No, just kidding.
short, there is a
Or was I?
Ton of luck required if you want to get through smoothly. I assume it's the monsters being major hurdles that made Demon Lord assume that 5 seconds wouldn't be possible, even though theoretically it's clearly doable. And that's probably also why it took a full 2.5 years for a speedrunner to actually do it. On the 30th of March 1998, Thomas Pilger became the first person to beat Entryway in 5 seconds. Clearly, some people were still skeptical that 5 was even possible at the time, as in Thomas's notes, he simply said, yes, it is possible.
If these people record themselves doing it, I wonder how they kind of... I guess that's what they had to do, but it wasn't... Did they have to have somebody else just hold their camera? I guess that's what it would be.
Pilger's run was a 5.97, a single frame under 6 seconds. And when you watch the run, there doesn't appear to be any major mistakes. No
If they record a demo, says Far Cry Lego, of him playing the Leave.
major stucks, no obvious time losses. In February of 2000, Adam W. would get a 5.91. This run also looks pretty smooth. Adam did implement a new strategy, however, at the end. As he opens the door, he fires his pistol. This alerts the imp, who will run towards the direction of Doom Guy. In this case, Adam fired while on the left side of the door, and then used the leftwards movement of the imp to run around the right. While there aren't any major errors in Adam's run, it's still clear that some time can be saved. Adam went very wide in the brown room, and he made contact with walls before the final door, which slowed him down dramatically. But how much time could realistically be saved? Well, if you were around in the early 2000s, and you wanted to know what was possible in Doom, generally the first group of people you'd look to would be the deathmatch players. In Doom Deathmatch, movement is king.
Wait, Doom has multiplayer? Seriously?
The play
I guess that makes sense if I were to go back to the game. Is there multiplayer in this? Yes, there is local multiplayer. Okay. Shout out to Carl for donating 600k for charity, by the way. Which Carl? Is it the guy who speedrun Doom 2 or Doom 1 or Resident Evil 3? And Far Cry Lego says, I am an expert for Revengeance mode. Nice. Carl Jobs. I have no idea who that is. Should I know? I feel like I should know. Carl Jobs. Is it the son of Steve Jobs? Oh, it's this YouTuber guy who's recording this video. I had no idea. Good to know. Alright. And Hosky says, no, it's not. Referring to my quality. The quality is good. F-bomb. My TV doesn't fit the entire picture on screen though. Wait, the quality's good. F-bomb. I don't know. My TV doesn't fit the entire picture on screen though. That's fine, that's fine. You can't beat this in a month. What makes you think you can beat it in 3 seconds? It was just the one level, dude. Come on. I think we can defeat a level in less than a month. I mean, we've done it before. No, not you. My TV in general doesn't allow the picture to fit perfectly. It's old, so it's fine. I'll show you later. Okay. Okay, I believe you. I believe you.
who had the best movement would win.
The guy who's narrating the
matches.
video.
This
Yes.
is obvious, and you'd think it would translate directly to speed.
I'm surprised both of you know who this guy is. I thought it was just like a Far Cry Lego recommendation, but apparently this guy has I assume he would have a popular YouTube channel, but it's interesting that both of you guys know who he is.
running. But there is a big difference between deathmatch and speedrunning. In speedrunning, you have enemies running around all over the place, and enemy behavior is governed by luck. A lot of people can't stand grinding for luck, and the deathmatch pros weren't any exception. If they wanted to practice or show off their movement skills and prove how fast they were, they didn't want to have to wait for enemies to give them permission to get through levels quickly. So instead, they just removed monsters completely. This way, there was no luck. It was simply the player's player's movement versus a level terrain.
So it's
And
just
this is
not
how
touching
a
the
lot of
walls.
deathmatch players speedran the game. In my video talking about Hanger, I brought up the fact that in 2001, Deathmatch legend Ocelot beat Hanger in 8 seconds without monsters, showing that 8 seconds.
You guys saw how he bounces off of the surfaces when he like touches the walls? He bounces off of them to regain momentum. Look at it. Look at this.
Quickly. So instead, they just removed monsters completely. This way, there was
And-
no luck. It was simply the player's movement versus a level terrain.
Bounce.
And this is how a lot of the deathmatch
Bounce.
players speedran the
He
game.
bounces off
In
of
my
it.
video talking about Hanger,
And
I
watch
brought up
it.
the fact
Bounce.
that in 2001,
It's like he touches it, he kisses it, and then pulls back and goes
Deathmatch
forward.
legend Ocelot beat Hanger in 8 seconds
Bounce,
without
and
monsters,
bounce, and
showing
goes
that
in.
8 seconds was at least theoretically possible. Also in 2001, Ocelot would play Entryway and achieve a time of 5.26. This run is extremely precise, but the interesting thing about this run that definitely needs to be pointed out is that Ocelot didn't use SR50 at all. SR50 is a much harder version of strafing that is slightly faster, but when you use it, you can't turn. I'm sure Ocelot could have implemented a bit of SR50 if he wanted to get a faster time, but even if he did, it wouldn't have mattered much. Entryway is so short, it's legitimately hard to find good opportunities to use it. You're not strafing for any more than a second before you have to turn. Ocelot's run of 5.26 does seem rather close to 4 though. Maybe SR50 would make the difference. Well, in 2002, another deathmatch legend known as Slasher would incorporate SR50 to achieve a 5.14. Clearly, SR50 had some impact, but only around 1/10 of a second or so. Slasher's run is honestly incredible, especially for the time.
all of
Just
them
looking
are.
at it visually, you can tell it's extremely optimized. However, in saying that, just because it looks really good,
I wonder where the demon is in that scene, because he's nowhere to be seen.
that doesn't mean that it's perfect. For example, while Slasher did
Far Cry Lego has been watching Carl since 2017-2018. Do you guys know which charity he donated to?
use SR50 throughout the run, he didn't use it as much as he could. There were still several frames where he was only using standard strafing, including the very beginning and very end of the run. This didn't have a massive impact though. At most, he probably only lost a single frame by not maximizing SR50. On top of this, Slasher could have also opened the door to the exit room 1 frame earlier. He was close enough to open it, but he pressed the use button a bit slow. But it does bear repeating that for 2002, this run is incredible. In fact, it was so good that it would take 15 years before anyone could do any better. The year is now
Obviously.
2017, and we're really starting to enter the modern age of Doom speedrunning, and none other than 4Shock Blast decided to play Entryway, just to try and beat Slasher's run without monsters. This time, of course, he would maximize his use of SR50 as much as possible.
Far Cry Lego. Yep, I know which one. Let's hope Billy Mitchell does not find you watching his vid. Uh-oh. Why?
Including at the very end. And he would also change the technique for approaching the exit room door by using left strafe instead of right strafe. This doesn't seem to make sense intuitively, because you're facing away from the final door, so you have to spin around further to open it. But it's actually a bit more optimal in practice because of how momentum works in Doom. We can directly test this by using tools, by taking Slasher's run and splicing on Shock's exit room door technique, and it works out to be a full frame faster. Shock would be able to use this optimized door technique to get a 5.09, but still this run wasn't perfect.
Billy Mitchell tries to sue anyone who accuses him of cheating. I never tried to say he was cheating, so please don't sue me. Please.
In fact, there was a glaring error right at the beginning that you would never notice unless I told you about it. If we pause Shock's demo on the very first frame, we can see that he is facing directly forward.
Far Cry Lego says, I don't know if I should read this out loud because he might sue you. Far Cry Lego says that he is a blank.
This seems normal, as this is how Doomguy starts any level, but any Doom speedrunner will tell you that this is a big mistake. In Doom speedrunning, there is something called a quick start. If we look at the first frame of Slash's run, we can see that he is already turned, even on frame 1. By timing your inputs perfectly as the level loads, you can load into the level already facing
What?
the correct angle.
That's so
this
crazy.
is considerably faster, because when you turn in Doom, you actually lose speed. And also your speed vector is already perfect from frame 1, so that's a benefit too. Because Shock was not able to execute the quick start in this run, he had to turn after he loaded into the level, which made him run slightly slower at the very beginning. And when I say a quick start is considerably faster, I mean somewhere between 1 to 2 frames, which is 0.03 or 0.
That's crazy how they pay attention to, like, how do these people even come up with this stuff? It's kind of like, I guess this is kind of like a bad comparison, but when you think about like cooking stuff, or like, you know, when people create like these medicines, and you just think to yourself, how did anyone come up with this? How many combinations did you have to go through? Or what had to just click within your mind, aside from just calculations? Like, what made you, for example, like, what made somebody once decide that, I guess mixing eggs and milk and something else can create X, right? It's like maybe it's like a combination of, I guess, science. It's like, okay, I guess we know, like, with more technological and scientific discoveries, I guess people would then make the logical conclusion to experiment more in certain directions, and that would mean they would have a higher chance of finding success in creating something that's useful or effective or delicious when it comes to food, for example. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. But like with this stuff, it's like, how do you even come up with this idea that, you know, you can save on frames here? And then I just find this stuff to be fascinating almost. And they're doing this without cheats. Moodcap, I remember he tried to pursue legal action against Cartoon Network because of a regular show episode that had a parody of him. I actually think I've heard of this guy. I mean, I don't necessarily remember him 100%, but I do recall a regular show episode that had that kind of character, and I did hear that somebody had an issue with that depiction. There was also this guy who did the Pac-Man, was it the Pac-Man world record? And I think he got apparently busted for cheating or something, right? Or was it Donkey Kong? I think it was Pac-Man. He got caught apparently cheating, but then later it turned out very recently that he was not cheating, supposedly. So that's pretty interesting. So I thought that was him. I thought that was the Pac-Man guy, not the... Is Billy Mitchell a Doom guy? Is that him?
0.06 seconds. In any other context,
because these two guys are named differently.
This wouldn't be a big deal.
Right.
But in Entryway, where the run is already so optimized,
It's like Thomas Pilgrim or something like that. And the other guy was something else.
this was a massive time loss. Despite this imperfection, Shock decided not to press the level any further. This task would be entrusted to the speedrunner Depravity. In January of 2020, Depravity managed to replicate Shock's run, however this time correctly implementing the quick start. This allowed him to achieve a 5.06. At this time, it now occurred to Depravity that he was awfully close to a 4-second run. At least in theory. Since Slash's run of 5.14 in 2002, it had taken 18 years to save 3 frames. So the timeline wasn't looking very promising if you just looked at the progression. However, Depravity did have an ace up his sleeve that gave him just enough hope to dig a little deeper. There was a theoretical technique that could save 1 or maybe even 2 frames on previous runs. The technique is called momentum preservation. and it's one of the most precise tricks in Doom speedrunning. Usually when Doom Guy hits a wall, his momentum is destroyed. However, in certain circumstances, if you are running into a corner at the perfect angle, Doom Guy can keep his momentum fully even though he's not moving. Historically,
Oh, what the
this
heck
trick
was that
only
creature? I'm sure we'll get to know it.
attempted on lifts. For example, in this clip here. Lifts are good places to try this because there is plenty of time to line up Doom Guy and also try several times before the lift reaches the top or bottom. Then, because Doom Guy has full momentum, the instant he can exit the lift, he will, and at full speed. There are also very rare instances where this was attempted on the corners between a wall and a door. But again, this example is rather...
I'm telling you guys, Doom Guy is faster than Sonic. I think Screw Attack did like a comparison, and they made the conclusion that Mario is technically faster than Sonic, but yeah, that's pretty funny.
special because there is so much time to line up the angle before you reach the door, and the movement is so simple. Trying to do something like this without a setup is almost impossible. It's certainly too precise to do intentionally with any consistency. Without a setup, without a way to give yourself time to line Doom Guy up in just the right way, you would literally be hitting your head into the corner of
Was that Hitler? I think it was.
a wall over and over and over again, and more or less hoping for the best, which is exactly
So these are the Wolfenstein comparisons that you were talking about, Far Cry Lego, in like one of our previous streams.
what Depravity was
That it takes
insane
place in the
enough
same
to do.
universe.
Entryway has a single door, and on that
But why would it, like, if Doom takes place much later than Wolfenstein, why would Doom Guy even be here?
door, momentum preservation is possible. If you run into the corner of the door with the perfect angle, Doom Guy can keep full speed and get through the door the instant it will allow him to do so.
You know what I just thought of? It's like kind of funny that in an alien world and then in hell, there's a sign that says exit. That's pretty hilarious.
Top of that, because of the direction Doom Guy is running through the door, he can even get 1 or 2 frames of wall run from the wall. Wall running is where you can get extra speed by running at the correct angle against a wall, but it's only possible in certain directions. In this case, this is going north, which does make it possible. All in all, a perfectly executed momentum preservation
alien
with
here?
wall run on the exit
demon.
door can save up to 2 frames, or 0.06 seconds. It would take Depravity almost a month to get a half-decent run with a successful door trick, which would net him a time of 5.03.
I mean,
but
that's
both
insane.
the movement and the end were ever so slightly suboptimal. Depravity would continue to press forward, and after 3 more months of grinding, in May of 2020, he would achieve this run.
That's crazy. I don't even understand how people would want to do this. It seems like so tedious. I would play Geometry Dash and it would just seem so... And just playing Geometry Dash, like a regular level of Geometry Dash, would be so annoying for me. And doing like this one level, it would just be so tedious.
On Entryway was undoubtedly one of, if not the most precise Doom speedruns ever performed in history, and it was a huge milestone. But let's not forget, for the past 10 minutes, I've been talking about how perfect and how difficult it is to get a run of 4 seconds without monsters.
How can you set
took
this up, this
26 years to
third-person
do
camera?
with no enemies to worry about. Without monsters, you can take the perfect line. You don't have to worry about enemies blocking your path or back boosting you. If 4 is so hard without monsters, how on earth is it supposed to be possible with so many of them standing in your way?
Yeah. Is he cheating? Is one of them cheating?
Any Doom speedrunner back in
He is the Donkey Kong guy. Okay. And then Far Cry Lego says I send a picture of him by DM, bro. Okay. As well as him claiming he has a perfect Pac-Man score. Okay, I'll try to take a look at that DM.
2020, when Depravity got 4 seconds with no monsters, if a run of 4 seconds with monsters was possible, they would have said no. In fact, the fastest recorded run at that time was still a 5.49 achieved by Sedlo in 2012. After his run of 4 seconds, Depravity did go back and play Entryway in the Ultraviolence category and managed to get a time of 5.29 a couple of weeks later. However, he figured that even if 4 was theoretically possible in some way, the grind would be far too long, so he left it there. In September of 2021, a speedrunner known as Dastan would be able to beat Depravity's mark with a 5.14. This run is really good, and it shows that if the enemies cooperate, you can run a very similar line to the runs without monsters. In his notes, Dastan proclaimed, "Potentially one of the cleanest runs I have ever done. I think that maybe 5.0x is doable with wall run or door boost, but I think that will remain to be tested by someone else who isn't afraid to lose what is left of their sanity." While you definitely can get a similar line to the no monster runs, the fact remains that needing to avoid the monsters does lose time. You will lose at least a couple of frames because no matter how cooperative the monsters are, it's impossible for them to completely get out of the way. So the lines you can run in the no monster runs are different and are more optimal than those on Ultraviolence. Therefore, even though 5.1...
This is Billy Mitchell. So it was this guy that I thought he was. Yeah, that's the guy I pictured in my mind. But didn't it turn out that he actually didn't cheat in the end? I thought that, you know, like, yeah, of course he was accused of cheating, and then that was apparently like the narrative around him. But then I thought that perhaps he gained his honor back in some way. Hasn't it turned out that he didn't cheat? And I'm getting answers that say, no, he did cheat.
4 seems really close to a 4
Use
second run. Still, at this point in time, even theoretically, people didn't think it was humanly possible. In early 2023, 4 Shock Blast would return to the level. His goal was just to beat Dastan's 5.14
when he claimed he used
and to test how low
arcade.
the record could reasonably go.
Oh,
To be clear,
emulation.
4 seconds wasn't on his mind at all, or anyone's mind for that matter. But after playing the
Okay.
level for a while, something did change. Shock realized that even though the monsters did force him to take wider lines and thus lose time, the monsters also provided him an opportunity to use a technique that isn't possible without them. And this technique is called thing running. Thing running is essentially the same as wall running, but instead of using a wall to run against to build speed, you can use a thing. Things are solid objects that Doomguy can run up against, like barrels, but things can also be enemies. Usually thing running is done on barrels because barrels don't move, and on the Doom 2 map Barrels of Fun, players will brush up against the barrels to build speed. This extra speed even lets them jump over a gap that otherwise is too large to cross. Trying to do it on a monster is a pretty crazy idea. You'd have to hit the monster at the perfect angle, and because monsters are always moving around, the odds of it all coming together are extremely low. And even if you did brush up against a monster in the right way,
we're never going to
as an
reach that
object,
level.
They are so small.
We are never going to reach that level of precision, reflexes, everything.
That you'd only get 1 or 2 frames of thing running, which is a tiny amount and generally not worth the risk. The beginning of the fan-made map Nuts does show how it works though, but Entryway provides us a unique situation, because the very first monsters in the level aren't moving. They don't see us coming. We are running north, which is a direction that is compatible with wall running and thing running.
Cool.
And thus, if we were consistent with our movement and were able to hit the perfect angle, we could reliably use one of them to get some extra speed. In theory, we may be able to save...
I'm going to try to use these techniques. Do they also work for Doom 1? Mudcap, I never knew how much science goes into Doom speedrunning. Well, I guess a lot of science goes into all sorts of speedrunning that doesn't use glitches. That does not include glitches and bugs.
1 or even 2 frames. Shock was about
a lot of his like memory reflexes. Far Cry Lego says they work for Doom 1 and 2, but yeah, it's reflexes and memory, but also a lot of science, and I guess science, if you want to call it that.
A month into playing Entryway, when he realized that thing running on the first zombie is something he could consistently do. Obviously, this does increase the difficulty, because you really have to be perfect with your movement to hit the zombie at the necessary angle and distance, but Shock was good enough to do it. With this extra frame or two gained from thing running on the first zombie, this offsets some of the time lost due to having to go around other monsters
We'll
later
see
in
if
the
that-
level. It was at this point that the unthinkable started creeping into Shock's mind.
We'll see
maybe,
if we can tap
just
into these.
maybe, 4 seconds is humanly viable. I can't
These
overstate just
abilities.
how much more difficult
At least a
Paul would be
fraction of
with
them.
monsters than without. Without monsters, all we needed was perfect movement and then a good execution of the door trick. With monsters, we need to also worry about thing running off the first zombie, and we needed all of the zombies to move perfectly out of the way. In order to help with enemy movement, Shock did 3 specific shots. One at the very beginning, the same one that had been around since 1995. He then did a second shot again very soon after. This is to alert the zombie in the third hallway to make him move closer to the wall on the right. And then at the end, he did a shot while on the right side of the exit door to lure the imp away so he could do the exit room door trick on the left side, similar to what Adam W did back in 2000. Shock would work on Entryway throughout 2023, and by October, he was close. Really, really close. In fact, on the 20th of October 2023, Shock achieved this run.
Crazy stuff all around. Whoa. Wow.
This was a run of 5 seconds flat, Shock's first ever. Clearly, 4 seconds was on the horizon. But despite being only 1 frame away, when we are talking about requiring the most precise Doom speedrun of all time, that's a long, long way. It was around this time that I personally found out that Shock was going for 4 seconds. I was elated because ever since 2019, I have been making jokes in the Doom speedrunning Discord.
When Doom 2... 4 seconds. Still waiting for map 1-4. By the way, Doom 2. Just ping me when you get it. Thanks. What is for level 1 though? It's Carl Jobst. Does he cover mainly speedrunning videos and speedrunning in general? Is that what he's known for? Or is this just like sometimes what he does?
Asking when someone was going to do it so that I could make a video. And it was never supposed to actually happen. But now, incredibly, it seemed
By the way, the video is almost over, which then will transition to the Shills React series with the Silver Surfer.
inevitable. All Shock needed was a perfect run. And after 6 more months and over 100,000 attempts, 26 years after Thomas Pilger first achieved 5 seconds in the late 90s, on the 6th of April 2024, 4 Shock Blast achieved this run.
So when does this Doom 1 come into picture? Because that's what he opened with, and then he spent most of this video talking about Doom 2. The hangar. We want to know about the hangar. Obviously, this probably laid the groundwork for what was to come for Doom 1 hangar. And there it is, 4
this
seconds.
Run exemplifies modern Doom speedrunning.
2024?
If you showed the ancient Doom players this demo, they would have
Wait,
never believed
what?
this was a human actually playing. It's more or less a perfect run.
What if it wasn't a human playing? That's also a possibility. Wow, I never thought of it before, but I guess AI could really take over the speedrunning community to the point where it's kind of pointless. And do you even have speedrunning as a thing? Because people don't care. Like it's, you don't know if they're using a bot or not. It would have to be under supervision of other people, and then at that point it becomes a lot less accessible. Interesting.
Implementing the hardest strategies. For the
Yes, he is a speedrunner himself. That would make sense. He is known for speedrunning. Doom 1 is a different vid. Oh, okay.
second time in history, 4 Shock Blast had beaten a classic Thomas Pilger demo, and both times for the...
Did you send me the link to Doom 1 and I accidentally found Doom 2? I think this is the one. Oh, there you go. Well, I failed. You sent me the hangar vid. Womp womp. I'm so stupid.
very first level of the game. You couldn't ask for a better storyline.
How is it that I found this one,
ladies
though?
and gentlemen, is what speedrunning is all about.
How
a
is this
community
possible?
spending decades optimizing a 5-second speedrun on a game that is now
You
30
should have told
years
me
old.
earlier.
And personally, I'm all for it. A
Oh,
huge
okay, I see.
congratulations to Shock for this achievement. Thank you so much for watching, you
Okay, so you wanted Doom 2, but then you just sent me the Doom 1 episode now. Well, we'll do the Silver Surfer stuff. I don't know if we'll watch the Doom stuff for Doom 1, maybe in another time. Let's see. Yeah, another time. Okay, let's watch
legends.
the other one.
I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.
Okay, Silver Surfer shows time. You guys ready to watch some Silver Surfer shows? I am. Of course, we're talking about the female one.
Okay, so a few months.
Oh wait, no, this is the Star Wars one. We don't want the Star Wars one. We want the Silver Surfer. The female Silver Surfer. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what the arguments are, if they're even there. Watch it be like the usual. Hold on, that was a bit loud. The gain probably blew up. Hold on. Watch it be just like the usual. Oh, you guys are just racist and sexist and misogynistic. Watch it be that for the most part.
Put a chick in it, make her gay.
And yeah, this is Grizzly. I guess I should link some of these videos since we're watching them. So, yes. Hold on, let me link the first video we watched. You guys can go like this one. And you know it's me. You know it's legit. Because I'm telling you that it's the right one. I guess if you guys click off of it, then you're not going to be watching the stream. So, in that case, I'll pin this. Can I pin this comment here? Pin message. There we go. And on Twitch, we can do the same. Although I don't know if Twitch will allow it. Right? I guess it will. Unable to pin. Something went wrong. Please try again. Twitch, you are annoying. I wonder if that message even came through on Twitch, because they have like a stricter policy for. So you can press that later. But for now, let's keep watching this stuff. And Moodcap says if they go a step further, you're probably referring to the first Doom game. Oh, the shills. We're referencing the shills.
If you see any videos saying Marvel wokeified Silver Surfer, just know it's people being stupid and they're not real fans and don't even pick up comics.
Okay, we already dismantled this argument. That, oh, if you have a problem with a female Silver Surfer, that means you're not a fan. That's not an argument, because number one, if you were a fan, you would know for a fact that she appeared a female Silver Surfer. Shalabal appeared only in one or like a few issues of a Elseworld series. That was barely even a thing. Her character as Silver Surfer was barely even a thing. And to say like, to pretend like she was this important character or that she was prominent, I made the comparison to El Muerto. She has as much prominence as El Muerto in the comic books, this version of the character. So again, you're just a pretender, okay? And here's the thing, I never read those comic books, but you don't see me making these stupid arguments, okay? This dude has to say that fans didn't read comics when defending a character who appeared in less than 10 issues. Bingo. And so it's like, he's telling on himself. He's accusing others of doing what he's doing. Because if he knew that fact, he wouldn't even be making this argument. Stupid people.
Oh, by the way, good casting.
What a fucking bitch, am I right?
I wonder if he even knows who the actress is.
Well, surprise.
Hold on.
Just know it's people being stupid and they're not real fans and don't even pick up comic books. Oh, by the way, good casting.
What a fucking bitch, am I right?
Well, surprise, surprise, ladies and gentlemen, Disney Marvel is continuing
So that's Grizzly, the guy on the camera right now.
the MCU agenda.
Really? What a shock.
So I guess at a certain point,
I guess he's showing his face now in these videos.
Bob Iger must have realized
God fucking damn it. We have 3 men and only 1 woman serving as leads in this film. We need to immediately
Put a chick in it and make it fucking gay as fuck.
and if you think that's an over-exaggeration, trust me, these MCU
No, I'm not like the biggest fan of that, like South Park in general. But even I have to laugh at this stuff. Because it's true, and even though it's like lukewarm comedy, of course, it's lukewarm. Because you're very late to the game on criticizing Disney for something that they've been doing for years now. And it's like very acceptable too. It's like, oh, it's the usual. And it's very safe in comparison to what other YouTubers have been saying about this stuff. But it's still funny. It doesn't make it any less funny. So Moodcap says he just read a fandom article. Yeah, that's what they are. Wikipedia readers.
shills want it.
Do you think we get a female version of Silver Surfer, which will lead us into our first intergalactic queer relationship? I'd personally love that.
That's so What kind of audience do you cultivate in order to get a comment like that?
And the fans need to please be normal about Julia Garner playing the Silver Surfer. The Ozark star is set to play the Shala Ball
that's what she's
version
from.
of the Surfer, and we'd like everyone to act like grown-ups about it. So according to Matt Shimkowitz, the author of this article, we are acting...
Sounds like a strange name. Last name. Nimbus. I'm surrounded by idiots. Scar, the Lion King. Yeah, pretty much.
like children when we criticize Disney for doing this shit. But the Disney NPCs, the MCU shills, they are the adults.
Did you guys notice that he's talking like nerdrotic? Very slow, very articulate. He pronounces his words very nicely, and he's very loud and slow with the way he pronounces and delivers his dialogue, which of course, it's like more power to you. But even like the tone of his voice is the same. Interesting.
Are the mature ones, like these two.
Silver Surfer's female. MCU in full force.
Man, women can't surf.
What?
What are they
I
gonna
need my
do?
penis.
You say, I need to know that this guy's got a bulge that I can stare at.
Yes, these are the grown-ups. These are the normal people that Matthew is talking about. These two who...
Is Grizzly now doing these, like this sort of content? Last time he did his videos, it was a lot more compilation, less of him talking. I miss that. I hope he goes back to that, because those were the funnier videos. I appreciate the commentary here and there, but I like when the clips speak for themselves. And his interceptions with the other clips, his meme clips, those were great as well. I like those more. His compilations got copyright strikes. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Still, much better. And really, copyright strikes? Okay. I would understand like copyright claims, but copyright strikes, that's all right. That's a bit more serious, but then how many copyright strikes did he get if he can only get 3?
admit that they don't really... Grown-ups. These are the normal people that Matthew is talking about. These two who admit that they don't really know anything about the Silver Surfer and that they don't care.
I don't know Silver Surfer well enough from comics material.
To be fair, he said not well enough. There's a difference between not knowing him and not knowing him well enough. But Silver Surfer, and this was one of the things I spoke with like this other defender, I said that Silver Surfer is one of the most popular Marvel superheroes. And I told this guy, it was like a he was an Instagram, a fairly large Instagram content creator, or like he posts stuff on social media, and he's like, well, no, he isn't, and it's like, yes, he is. And I had to tell him that Silver Surfer used to be like one of the biggest Marvel superheroes of all time. And then he said, it's like, oh, well, not anymore. And that's because Marvel Studios shelved the character alongside the Fantastic Four and even the X-Men at one point because of the movie rights. So, and they had to push other characters like Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel. And again, that didn't change the fact. That's another tell. It's like, okay, so you can only talk about this stuff from a movie perspective. You never looked at it from a perspective of comic books. And Silver Surfer is a huge character. He's in the top. I think before the MCU, he probably would have been in the top 15 Marvel superheroes. And even now, he's probably in the top 20. I think he would make that list.
I really I guess I don't care.
I don't really care.
Okay, at least they're honest.
Okay, so who the hell are you to speak?
So then, if he's probably gonna make this point, but if you don't care enough, then why are you? Well, then why do you care to make fun of someone for taking an issue with that sort of change? If you're going to deviate from the source material, and fans will take issue with it, then why do you not care? You don't care enough, and you don't know the character well enough, and you're not a fan of him, and therefore you're not going to say, hey, this casting choice is a bad idea, but you will make fun of the people. You do care enough to make fun of the people who do take issue with it. You make fun of the people who do care enough. What kind of criticism, what kind of commentary is this? Nimbus, yes, ask kids. All the guys at my school around this time, the second Fantastic Four movie came out. We all knew Silver Surfer. His look is so unique that it's easy to stick in someone's mind. Yeah, and when it comes to his look, I would often get him confused with Iceman. I would be like, oh, that's Silver Surfer, but then it took me a while to kind of oh wait, no, that's not Silver Surfer, that's Iceman. Okay, because the first thing you see, it's like his look is so iconic that it's hard to argue against it, and people went crazy when he was revealed to be in the second Fantastic Four film, which was bad, but he was the best part in it. And I think he was even supposed to have a movie at one point, but because that movie didn't perform as well, I guess they kind of laid back on this idea. But yeah.
For and mock those who have read the comics and those who do care.
Marvel Studios might be making the Silver Surfer in the MCU a female.
Fans are tired of this shit. But who cares, right?
I don't care. You know why? Because I don't even think Silver Surfer's that interesting of a character to begin with, first and foremost.
Okay, people have not read those comic books. People have not watched the cartoons. And they're definitely just going off of the wave of the MCU. They never even cared about Iron Man, Captain America, or Thor until they got their movies. They would be saying the exact same thing for those characters had it not been for those films.
If you're just upset because they're changing the gender of this character, I don't really care. And I don't think it's going to matter.
Isn't it like, I guess it's a pattern now. It's like they say, oh, I don't care. I just don't care. And that's usually the argument people have when they don't have an argument, when they don't have a compelling argument to make. They're like, oh, okay, I guess I'm wrong. But instead of saying I was wrong, I'm going to say, well, I don't care. It's like, and then they're going to say, well, why do you care so much? That's usually the arguments people make about anything. When you take issue with, this happens in, political discussions all the time. Well, why do you care so much about this? They try to, spin the table or turn the table and spin it on you. It's like, oh, you're the problematic one for having an issue with this. When you're the aggressor and I'm just responding appropriately to your aggression. So I do care, and you can't make me think otherwise. Nimbus, imagine they make Galactus female along with him. That would be a disaster, and I don't think they're even stupid to do that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Hosuke says facts, and I agree, facts. I'm agreeing with your agreement. Yes.
I just don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care.
Yes, they
Don't give them ideas. Fucker, let go. I'm pretty sure they probably already thought of this themselves.
don't care. They don't give a shit. And
Look
yes,
at him.
they will
He's
be
wearing
invited.
a Wonder Woman shirt. Ha ha.
Yes,
ha.
they don't care. They don't give a shit. And yes, they will be invited to the press premiere by Disney Marvel. They will, of course, accept.
Access Media.
And they will
Yes.
absolutely come out and shill for the movie afterwards.
You know. It's what we do.
Julia is playing the Shala Ball Silver Surfer. The
Thank you
Silver
for
Surfer
clarifying.
most people know is not named Shala.
They always say that. It's like, oh, it's shallow ball. It doesn't change my opinion and the facts related to this case whatsoever. The most useless comment of all time, it's from the comic books, or it's, oh, it's shallow ball version of the character. Good job. You don't have the knowledge or the base logic to know that that what you just said is totally irrelevant.
Shala Ball, his name is Norin Rad.
But Julia Garner is actually going to be playing Shala Ball, who is not the Silver Surfer that you all know and love.
Wow, guys, what a brilliant
Wow,
marketing
thank you.
strategy by Disney on this one. Choosing, as you said, to not give...
Hey guys, did you know that Damian Wayne was once Batman? Therefore, we will make him Batman in the movies. Don't ask about Bruce Wayne. Don't bother. And then the other thing they always kind of like talk about, well, it's in a different universe. I don't care. That's why the multiverses, and more specifically the parallel universes, are a stupid idea, because they not only devalue the continuity of your main universe, and I guess we could get like a lot more fundamental about this, but let's not, for the sake of the main argument, which is the Silver Surfer and all these derivatives. And number two, again, I guess I just said it. I said it, but it's a bunch of, it adds a lot of derivatives into your world, and it allows you to make a lot of awful writing choices, and then you can have an easy way out of it, because you can just say it's in a different universe. So multiverses encourage bad storytelling, no matter how you spin it. You could say it encourages good storytelling. I would say no. I don't think that they encourage good storytelling, because again, the number one thing is that they undermine the continuity of your main universe. And I guess people like to forget about that, or maybe like there's people always think that there's like a exception to the rule for this one. And honestly, I don't even think that there's an exception to the rule. Yeah, and when people say that that it promotes, that it can also lead to good storytelling, I think the automatic thing is that it leads to experimental storytelling, but not necessarily good storytelling, because of what I already said, which is that it undermines the legitimacy of your main universe. It devalues it. It suggests that something else could be equal to that, if not more important.
The fans the character they know and love, but instead choosing to give them a version of the character that they don't know and wasn't all that successful in its comic book run.
Brilliant! Brilliant!
And just when you thought you heard it all, this nutcase comes along and says, well, the Silver Surfer never really was a man.
Nimbus, if they just copy a similar backstory for the female surfer, isn't his deal that he lost his wife and daughter on a planet that Galactus ate while he was turned into his herald? I don't know. I have no idea, because I have not read the Shala Ball comic book specifically. She's not, guess what? She's not that important of a character. She hasn't appeared in that many comic books. It's not common knowledge as it is for the OG Silver Surfer, which these people are not well educated on, which is crazy because he is common knowledge for anyone, even people who have not read the comic book. So in order for you not to even know the basic stuff for him, or not to care about it, or not to be invested in his character when his whole storyline is the most basic common knowledge stuff, that tells me you don't like that. That says a lot about you and who you are as a fan in this sphere. And it could mean that you just kind of started becoming a fan at a later stage. But a lot of these guys, as you can see, a lot of them are like 30, and they're in their 30s, maybe even 40s, and this is what they're saying. And when you're a Marvel fan and you join like the fandom this late on, that tells me that you were never kind of really interested in these characters to begin with. And yeah, that's just what I'm picking up from this.
Because he didn't have any noticeable genitals.
The Silver Surfer, as he exists in the comic,
This guy is I'm not gonna. Should I make fun of him? Maybe not. But he is definitely on the rainbow flag somewhere.
is particularly gendered one way or the other. He doesn't even have genitals, I don't think, because he has the big Ken doll body. Like,
This is the same argument as the people who say that Silver Surfer doesn't have a race. He's white. It's just that he's covered, but he's an alien, so is Superman. Again, stupid argument. He's covered by this silicon, or whatever you want to call it, this chrome layers, because of Galactus, right? The power cosmic. That's his superhero or anti-hero or villain costume. And that's like the simplest way of putting it for those who don't understand what it is.
he doesn't put on a t-shirt and jeans after he's done Silver Surfering. Like, that's it.
Clearly you have no idea what a man is, being that you're a safe distance from one, but I couldn't help but notice that you were referring to the Silver Surfer as he through that entire unhinged rant of yours.
Good job.
And John Campa jumps in on the action now, and he basically recites
the guy who said that She-Hulk twerking was hilarious. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
the same old tropes these people say every time Disney does this.
There shouldn't be boobs. I mean, that's basically it. The bottom line is there's just a lot of people who don't want to see women get major roles. There's already a lot of people who have decided this sucks, who have decided that having a woman...
And there's also people who have decided that this is okay, and that this should be defended, like you. So again, what's your argument? We can go back and forth like this in a circular reasoning, but where's the argument? Because if you can say that, oh, people already hate on it, I can make the exact same point about like the opposite. And so you're not really saying anything. Make an actual argument, please.
There is the end of the world.
Maybe he'll make it.
You've already seen that. Nothing you can do about those people.
You see, the reason...
What about you? There's nothing we can do about you. You're just going to shill away as always. And what? Actually, I think we can do something about you. We can criticize you. We can correct you. We can call you out on your nonsense and the fact that you leaked the reveal for Spider-Man No Way Home and then pretended to play dumb when people tried to hold you accountable. Because he leaked the image that had Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire on it. He just posted it on I don't know if it was his YouTube channel or Twitter, but he posted it, and then he tried playing dumb. It was embarrassing.
They do this is because by labeling us racist, sexist, misogynist, homophobic, that's their excuse to not take anything we say seriously.
Well, I don't take them seriously,
they can just
so
ignore everything we say and avoid the debate that they know they will lose. The reason we are calling this shit out is not because
it's not even a debate, really.
a female lead. It's because we know why Disney is doing this. We know the MCU agenda. And we've seen failure after failure after failure every time Disney Marvel has tried to do this.
Whenever any studio changes the ethnicity or the sex or the gender of any character, you scroll through the comments, you're like, well, I am done. This is an outrage. This ruins it. This is...
Look at him, John Roca, I think his name is. He's so happy by what he's saying. Man, I used to watch Collider Movie Talk and AMC Movie Talk, so I know who these guys are roughly, and I used to watch them. I used to be huge fans of their movie criticisms and everything, but then I kind of outgrew them, and I realized that I have my own brain, which is, it's really difficult to watch people who kind of espouse this brain dead logic, which is the closest I can kind of, that's what I can kind of describe it as. And yeah, let's just leave it at that. I don't think that there's, when you kind of like look at what they're saying, it's especially John Campea, I used to be very impressed by the way he kind of articulated his thoughts on movie criticism, but then over time I realized that he kind of is just trying to be as least offensive as possible, but then he also has instances where he will make fun of people in this very mean-spirited way that's very toxic. Like, he's like, even like, and he's trying to gaslight you sometimes, even, especially with that Spider-Man No Way Home fiasco. And all these people are very similar in their approach. If they think that they're better than you only because they think they're in the industry and they get some access from, or like insight into it from like these other people, and they get to see these movies early, and that's what Access Media is going to be, that's what they're going to do. Access Media is going to access media, but by the end of the day, these guys don't know what they're talking about, or they're just kind of trying to fill out the silence while they talk. They resort to these cheap arguments because anything that would be more challenging and more true would require some level of thought, and it would require them to think about it. Instead, they're taking the easy way out, and they don't want to get any flack. Eventually, they'll say something that's going to get on people's nerves just because of how phony they are.
Finished with it.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is wrong with you? Get a grip.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
You support Disney on this because it is the change that you want. If someone dared do the opposite, let's say for the sake of argument that there was some obscure X-Men comic way back in the day that had Storm portrayed as a white man. And then someone came along and said, you know what? We're going to adapt White Man Storm from that one universe.
Isn't there like a white Black Panther? His name is Hunter. I think he exists. Or he's like related to Black Panther. He was like a half-step brother or something like that. Yeah, just putting that out there. Imagine Jean Grey got turned into John Grey. Yeah, people would not like that very much.
That was used in that one comic way back when. And screw the character that fans already know and love. You would have a bitch fit over it. You would call it racist. You would call it sexist. You would call it a step in the wrong direction.
Barker Lego, Black Panther was white in Ultimate Universe. I had no idea. If that's true, which I take your word for it. That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
100%.
I honestly would not be shocked if Disney looked at their cast and thought to them,
let's see, what else is he saying? I guess that's it. All right, because it's just closing arguments.
please smash that like button as well.
Yeah, and I guess we can leave his his YouTube video here. I was going to put on like his other videos for the Ahsoka video and also the Star Wars video game one, but I guess we are over time. You know, it's but at the end of the day we reached those 3 hours, which I did not expect. But we're 3 hours into the stream, and I guess it's a good time to kind of end it. And we'll watch those on Saturday after we're done playing, or maybe in the middle of playing Red Dead Redemption. And if you guys have any more like ideas for clips or like what other videos we should watch live, by all means recommend them. I am more than happy to watch them and react with you guys. And yeah, you know, I like the videos where you kind of have to respond sometimes to the arguments somebody else is making. Hold on, I just sent you the wrong link, didn't I? No, it's the right one. Hold on. Yeah, it's the wrong one. Hold on, I sent you the link to my stream from the YouTube. What a fail. So where's this other video? Hold on. React to Silver Surfer. Okay. So yeah. That's pretty much it. So yeah, if you guys have any like other videos you want me to react to, you can send them over to me, and I'll always be open to having these discussions with you guys. Yeah, so like I said, I really like the videos where you kind of have to when somebody makes a point, and it's always fun to respond to people who are perhaps misguided, or even those who I agree with, but you know, there's always more that can be said in certain places. So that's always fun to do. And that's that. So I'll send the link to the video on Twitch as well. And that will be probably it. Hit the like button, by the way, on YouTube. And yeah, thank you for watching. I kind of want to prolong this outro because I feel like I want to say something else, but we are already past like the 3 hour mark. So in that case, we got to end it here, unfortunately. So yeah, we finished like the episode 2 of Doom. We got episode 3, and then we'll see if we'll do the episode 4, which is kind of like the add-on one. So again, thank you for watching, and till next time, see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.